Oh boy, there it is. Hello, welcome to Monsters and Madness. This is our 73rd session in Exandria, and things are looking a little older around the party. Before we get into a recap, we use music from a couple different places. One of those places is filmmusic.io. Any of the songs we use from film music is down in the panels. We also use music from the Critical Role soundtracks. They have Welcome to Wild Mount, Welcome to Haldore. Great music on them. They allow other live streamers to use their music, and so we do because it's great. We play a game in Exandria as well, and their current campaigns are the three that they've done so far all in Exandria, so it's a good soundtrack for that. So we use it. Check out the information on the panels for yourself. Otherwise, hopping back in to our version of Exandria, our little corner of Exandria here. I'm going to change the vibe a little bit because things have been happening. The party, after retrieving Breck's body from the dragon army who had killed him, the party took on figuring out how they were going to solve these problems with Tiamat trying to break through the divine gate and doing a pretty damn good job of it, sending an avatar representation of the divine power of the betrayer god into the land and destroying the area above Wildmount and starting to head in the direction of Bysaeus Till. With that countdown looming, the party took a bit of a Hail Mary plan from Emmeline after talking with one of the wizards from the Flying City that had been held in stasis that the party broke and woke them up, and in talking about the Chrono Shard and some of its possibilities, there was an ancient spell that could be given to the party. And with a little bit of help from a chronologist and a blood mage who could replace the components that no longer existed, then a way to travel through time using the Chrono Shard to funnel that magical energy might be possible. And so the party went about with that plan, headed out to the middle of the ocean to make sure that if there was any destruction, if anything went wrong, if this did not go well, then it would be at least over the ocean and not in the heart of Hope's Bastion or any other population center in Wild Mountains and Zemni Fields. And with a bit of physical disruptions from the ritual as they were casting it, the party was transported into the distant past of Exandria, landing in a foreign world, looking out over a mountain range, seeing the giant figure of some Exandrian god stepping over the mountains as if they were small obstacles not worthy of their time or consideration. And as the party looks out over the vision of this god, the sight of this god and this primordial landscape, as quickly as you see it, it disappears and almost seems to shift the way the landscape looks without this giant being now standing over it. And so I will zoom in here to the party. What are you guys doing?
Does any of this look familiar to Ash?
Go ahead and roll. Let's do a perception check here for this one.
Uh, 12.
No, not specifically. This looks very unique and unfamiliar. A lot of rocky, craggy ground where you guys are at. It almost looks like kind of not a heavy forest, but as you look, you're kind of in the bottom of a hilly valley, and there are quite a few trees. It doesn't look like the plains type of setting where the Zemni Fields are. You guys have no idea if you stayed in the same spot where you were in the future where you came from. You have no idea if space was shifted as well as time, or what it would even look like if you were in the same spot. But with that, I think you don't recognize anything and have no idea where you're at.
We made it. We're alive.
Can't believe we get the opportunity to stand in the past. I think.
So, what do we do now? I didn't think we'd get this far.
Do we see any like roads or any like signs of like settlement or anything?
You can roll a perception check. Also, yeah, we'll get another one in there if we're looking for something different like that.
25.
25. You said signs of settlement, roads, or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
No. No, not at all. No, with the 25, what you see is, I would say you guys aren't at the bottom of the valley, but you can kind of see down to where the valley goes down a little bit further. If you were to go straight in front of you, you see that there's a river that is kind of carving down in the center of it. And as you follow that river and look down as the valley floor kind of descends in elevation, you do see at the bottom of it there is a big, large crater of some sort, and then is filled into a large lake.
Are any of the natural features familiar to Milo? The river, the crater lake?
No.
Okay. There's no mountains off in the distance. It would be like a good...
No, huh?
Well, this is quite the predicament.
Does anybody have like the temporal, like time, like aura magic coming off of them?
Oh gosh, absolutely. All of you guys are filled with it. I mean, what the fish had on them was a light dusting. You guys have a nice layer of it on you.
I would just begin cleaning people.
Okay, got it. Usually the way you clean is right by eating. How would you go about cleaning them for the sake of this?
Just trying to kind of clean the magic off of them,
Okay.
and then just
I love
like
it.
slurp it up almost like.
I was gonna say, if you lick me, Ash, you may have an issue.
That's great. Love it. Oh, you guys do hear, and look, Honor is looking really rough.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a lot of blood you used there.
She will respond with some powerful bit of magic. Darm is there. He kind of just like helps her stand up a little bit. She weakly stands up.
How's everyone on health right now?
I mean, I feel fine, except for a little bit of motion sickness.
I've definitely seen better days.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know.
Got a couple, dents in some areas that weren't dented before the fight.
Does anyone have anything for Honor, or are we just gonna let her, struggle here? Because I have nothing. Didn't really think to go grab some potions before, we time traveled. Not really in the daily operations of things.
I'll carry her if it looks like Zarm is kind of struggling to keep her up and help her.
Sure, he can help her up a little bit, but he is a goblin wizard. He is not one for strength.
Yeah, I'll just kind of go over and kind of swoop her up.
Honor is one who is very prim and proper is not quite the right word, but she's always she's very professional. And so at first she kind of resists, like, no, but then with Zarm kind of, hey, come on, giving a little encouragement, she kind of gives in.
Let me help you.
Yeah, so she
Let
does.
me help you.
She does. She will let you carry her with at least a look of trying to keep a straight face and just can take in what's going on. I would say after about 45 seconds of her trying to just like keep that straight face, that she says something to you about like, oh, can you turn over there so I can look? Maybe 45 seconds to a minute later, she's out. Like she's fucked up.
Nobody can help.
Say I can help everyone, but I don't know if you want me to do that or save that.
I can use cure wounds.
How much does that give back for her?
Let's see. $18.
Nice. Okay.
Does she still look a little beat up after that? I'm going to do a regular old healing word.
Okay.
Nice. While they're doing that, I'll just look around and then I'll look at Zarm and be like, hey, Zarm, got a quick question for you.
Sure.
What do we do now?
Oh, I'm just the time wizard, man.
Exactly. You're the time wizard that took us to a different time. What do we do now?
I don't know. I'm not jump through time like this. I usually alter it slightly. I can send somebody like a minute ahead in time, or not even a minute, 6 seconds ahead in time. I can reverse it for just a couple seconds. I've never been in the past.
Nah, give yourself more credit. Look what you just did.
I mean, it was a big deal. Not many wizards in the Age of Arcanum have done something like that. Sure, yeah, okay.
Wait till we get back. We got to tell everybody about that. That's pretty sick.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't have much of a reputation that would be worth mentioning.
It's okay. We'll have a party.
Okay.
Party.
That I can do.
Okay.
As far as where to go, fuck if I know.
Okay. Well, does anyone have anything? Otherwise, we might just walk and pick a direction and start walking.
About what time of day is it?
I would say like midday. Sun's halfway through the sky.
All right. I'm going to roll. All right. Which way is west?
You have no idea?
So I'm going to look at the sky, just be like, I hold up both of my hands and both of them form the L shape.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. That's fair. Sure. Go ahead and roll a survival check for me on that. Yeah.
Oh, yuck. I'm not a
checks out.
survival person.
You said there's a river, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta just go upriver.
So, yeah, I got a 12 on the survival.
Well, you know, like the hemisphere of west, if not due west. West is that direction. Northwest, southwest.
That's about what I figured.
Generally west.
I like Varric's idea. Let's just follow the river.
Varric, oh mighty captain, do you want me to fly up and take a look and see if there's anything out there, or?
Sure.
I hope I'm not seen, and I'm gonna take off. And just fly straight up.
Flies off.
Look
Watch out for dragons.
God damn it!
How high do you fly up?
Let's do like 200 yards, feet, 200 feet.
Which you can't be specific.
200 feet.
200 feet. Okay. You fly up. Let's see. We've had 2 perception rolls already, just for like generally seeing things in the area. Are you trying to gather information about where the river's coming from? If you guys are following it upriver.
Does the river run through it? Yeah, just what's up at the top of the river, as far as we can see. Is there anything along the bank? Where's it coming from?
Yeah. So it kind of. Yeah, you guys are in not at the bottom of a canyon in here, but there's a wide canyon, not in like the Grand Canyon dry desert sense, but more of like a high elevation mountain range that has some flat areas with trees that go up along the mountains too. If you follow the river, it continues up the mountain range. It seems to kind of divert up to one of the mountains and continues up. It doesn't seem to go all the way up the mountain, as far as you can tell. And I'm kind of just rolling with the rolls that you guys had before for connecting to this specifically and what you see. It does look like about where the river starts, there is a crest that you can go over and maybe see more of what's on the other side from there.
I fly back down and relay that information to the party.
Roll me a D100 on your way back down.
Right. A 3? Yeah, 3.
A 3?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Feel unsafe close to 1.
On your way down, you do see there is something large off. You kind of see it over the crest. You can't see the landscape itself over the crest, but you can see that there is something that's tall enough to be back beyond the crest, but still visible to you as you are kind of floating down from the top of where you were at. And you look and you can kind of, you're not sure if you're seeing the ground shaking or what's going on. You're up in the air, so you shouldn't be shaking from anything that's going on, but you're not sure if there's like shockwaves from the air because of the size of this thing or what.
He's gonna move a little bit faster. Oh shit, Alipar, there's dragons, man. It's just a fucking dragon,
I told
man.
you to look out for the dragons.
It was massive.
You need to stop going up in the every time someone flies
Yes.
up in the air for no specific reason, there you find a dragon.
Yeah, that does seem to be kind of our trend.
It is. I don't know what it is.
Are we still going that way? Because there's that massive thing out there.
Wait, so that massive thing is the way that Varric said to go?
It was right over that little hump that I couldn't see over.
Was it? What was it? Was it a dragon?
It was huge, and it was like giving off massive kinetic waves.
Oh,
Like
Nope.
I was flying, and it felt like I was feeling tremors. In the air,
Don't like
just
that. What if we
worrisome.
follow the river the opposite way?
Are we not
Downriver?
here to speak to the gods? Would it not make sense to go toward the giant thing?
Yeah, well, it depends on what god it is. What if we tangle with the wrong god? Because technically, aren't we in a time where they're like not locked behind the divine gate? Like we could run into a betrayer god, couldn't we?
I'm not that much of a fucking historian, man, but it depends on how far we went back. That could absolutely be the case. If we're seeing huge, tall shit, it's probably pretty far back.
Oof. Kind of leans into Milo's arm. Thinks he's not a historian, but he's going to be my historian for this entire trip.
I mean, he does know.
He
quite
brought
a
us
bit of
here.
stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, he brought us here, so he's got to know something.
I grew up in the fucking streets of the Green Dice. What do you guys want from me?
Oh, I mean, like the magic. You know exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Oh.
fair.
I know exactly what you want from me, my man. It's the same for all of us.
I think Ash is right, though. We are here to talk to the gods, find something powerful here that we could take back with us.
Okay.
So
So
upriver
head
to take
towards
a look at a closer
giant-
look at the gigantic.
yeah, the giant trimmer shaking, terrifying thing over the mountain.
Can I try something?
Sure.
I don't have the spell, but I would try to like commune with the Moonweaver.
Sure. Roll me a religion check with advantage.
Oh, I think I tried this before. So I have magical guidance. Whenever I make an ability check that fails, I can use a sorcery point to re-roll.
Okay.
I rolled double sixes for 13 total.
You know, if I remember correctly, it was a sliding thing when we did it before too. Yeah, if you want to re-roll for a higher on this, I think that's perfectly reasonable. This is kind of a scale of how connected you are, so wouldn't be a failure specifically per se, but you'd get a better result with a higher number.
That's a natural 20 for 27.
You felt the presence of the Moonweaver before, especially when you were in the Grove. Like, it felt like there was some divine magic of the Moonweaver inlaid in the tree there. Like, there was some sort of protective bond, but it was also this feeling of like you were always standing in moonlight while you were there. And you try and, like, remember that feeling and connect to that feeling. And as you do, roll me a D100 also.
That's 6.
3 and a 6 for the D100 roll so far?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Then, in that case, while everybody is kind of gathering their things, you're kind of listening to the conversation of them saying, all right, well, let's move towards it. And as everybody is starting to track, you hear a voice in your head. And you feel it echo kind of throughout, like, your body. It's not just words. It is thoughts fully formed with the words. And it softly says, you walk my light, child of tomorrow, and yet I have not woven you a thread. It flutters here, foreign to this loom, but oh, how it glimmers. Your vows are heavy. Do you know how fragile they are when the wind changes? I could show you the moment that you swore them, or the moment that they will break. But which would you choose? No matter. I will hide you in my shadow just long enough for the right eyes to find you.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I guess he would just ask, like, is this who I think it is, or?
When your thread is ready for the answers you already have, seek me in the moonlight. And that resonance kind of fades away.
Alrighty.
Anything else the party wants to do before heading off up the mountain?
Is my necklace doing anything weird in the position we're at?
No, it's kind of very normal. It's kind of just doing its thing, sitting there.
Is it still spinning, or is it?
Yeah, it's still doing its normal spinning, kind of that kept in place, not actually touching spinning.
I'm so lost, dude. Like,
Following the river. The river.
I know, but
I'm gonna skip.
No, I'll follow it.
I'll open my mouth, Josh, and give
Yeah.
out that message again that was sent through all of the automatons. The Creator Hammer has been destroyed. The gods have caused chaos and death to us from within the city. All remaining Aeorans not in Aeor should flee and take shelter anywhere they think the gods' eyes do not reach. There are no defenses left. Somehow the Tenebrator engine failed. Seek out survivors from Aeor. They may hold the knowledge to help the future destroy the tyrants.
Okay. Kind of like putting that out there a little bit.
Yeah. And then he'll just say, I do not know where the survivors of Aeor would be hiding.
Okay. Go ahead, everybody. Roll a perception check as Ash does that.
Perception.
21.
I also got a 21. That's weird.
Ooh.
25.
20s.
What a show off.
You want me to do one too?
Yes.
15.
Milo?
17.
So Milo and Ash don't hear. But I would say Varric, Grim, Angus, what languages do you speak?
Oh, that is a good question. Let me check. I don't think I speak too many things.
I speak Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Goblin, Thieves' Cant, and Zemnian.
Okay.
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Marquesian, Thieves' Cant, and Zemnian.
All I know is Common, Zemnian, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay. Then all of you, probably about a couple hundred feet off, hear two voices, loud, kind of booming, giving off a unknown language to each other.
As soon as I hear the language that I don't understand, I cast Comprehend Languages.
In the 6 seconds it would take to do that with the conversation that they were having, you'd hear, came from over there. We must check for rodents.
Oh, fuck, guys, we need to hide. Guys, I don't know what all they said, but they said came from over there. We need to check for rodents. We are rodent sized to them. We need to hide. Hide like the little rodents we are. Start searching for a place to hide or something.
Oh, we're in
Milo Tiny Hut? No, that'll take too long.
It takes like a minute to do.
Oh, fuck.
10 minutes, something like that. Yeah, I'm scared and I can't think.
With a 25, do I see anywhere we can hide?
Oh, sure, yeah, it's a lightly forested area. It's not a jungle or an old growth forest, but yeah, there's rocks and trees and there's places you can hide, but the dice will determine how well you hide either way, I think. So, narratively speaking, there's lots of places to hide. There's, especially looking at this landscape, what you guys notice is that the trees and plants here feel much bigger. The trees that are around you in this lightly forested area, they are shaped like saplings, but they feel bigger, not actually like the full tree. It looks like everything is larger here. There's some mushrooms growing that are larger than the normal ones that you guys have seen that are already, the cap of the mushroom is like the size of a shield. It is just generally there are some big things here. This is, like I said, not old growth forest because life is still figuring out what it is on this world, but there are lots of places to hide. There's I would say even there is off about 120 feet in front of you guys. There's actually a little bit of rocky outcropping that's poking out here in this little valley area. It's got multiple levels to it as well. Trees, all kinds of stuff.
Any caves?
No.
Damn.
No. I mean, but if I said yes, then if you guys went into a cave, there might only be one way in or out of that. So I don't know that that's the best strategy anyways.
How far were they again?
Oh, seemed like a couple 100 feet.
All right. Hide, everyone. Find a bush or a rock to hide behind or in.
Okay.
I'll stick with Ash and Honor, and if we're all hiding, I'll do my best to try and hide them with me, I guess, as best as possible.
Okay.
We have anything, but
So we have Ash, Honor, and Grim kind of huddled up together. I would say, let's see, it sounded like Angus was going behind a rock, you said?
That's fine.
Kind of just like frantically, just like trying to find a spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call out a type of feature. Just pick one of those.
Yeah,
and I'll
rock.
put you behind that
Yeah,
on the
we'll go
map.
with the rock. I'm a dwarf. We'll go with the rock.
I was gonna say, Johnny, look, he's accepting his dwarf nature.
I'm also a mountain dwarf, so I'm just gonna.
Nice. Okay.
Float up into a tree.
Float up into a tree. Mindless
And if I can, if I see that Johnny, Honor, and Zarm, I'd like to try to increase their camouflage or concealment with minor illusion. It's a 5
Cantrip's
by
not going
5.
to do much.
No, but I was thinking maybe I could like create some extra foliage around it just to increase it. I feel like Grim would have it covered though. He's a master.
I'd also like
I
to make
will-
it known that my comprehend languages last for an hour as well.
Oh, that's good to know. Sure. Okay. And Varric, what about you?
Invisibility.
Okay.
I would like to use my druid craft to it says do a sensory effect, spectral dancing fairies 30 feet away from us, to just like make a couple of fairies dancing around over there.
Okay. So we have 2 cantrips being used. Let's see. I can do that for 1 minute. Okay. All right. So with that being said, you guys all kind of hide in the area. Everybody roll me that stealth check and let's see what the results are.
Oh boy. I have advantage. Don't waste it.
I'm scared.
Is that advantage with invisibility?
Yes.
It is a 27 for Grim.
I got a 14.
I got another 21. It's a
11.
magic number today. Oh,
11 with invisibility?
You
Yeah.
guys hear that? It sounded like a trash can just fell down.
I do still have that magical guidance.
Okay, Zarm rolled pretty good. He's got rogue levels anyways. And I had Honor roll with disadvantage because she's pretty hurt. And she got an 18 and a 17 on the dice.
damn.
So that's pretty positive overall. Okay. As the party kind of hides,
Kind of.
Please.
kind of, the dice will decide. There's some low rolls there. You guys hear a tree getting pushed over. Alivor, or I should say Angus, you're still dwarf form. Angus, you hear loud, gravelly voices, 2 of them back and forth to each other. We've pushed the humanoids back to the coast multiple times now. They seem to expand out whenever we do not keep them cold. And you guys see 2 large humanoids as well, One has a little bit lighter blue skin, one darker blue skin. They do seem to both have armor, two different types overall. The taller, darker blue-skinned one has a little bit nicer armor. They have a large sword. If you had to guess, the sword is probably 20 to 25 feet long. As they start to move into your guys' area, these are two giants. Pretty easy to see. One of them's carrying two battle axes. Their armor is much more natural hide, like they have a what looks like a giant, not a giant dragon skull, but a dragon skull that they're using as a helmet on top. And as the two of them move forward, looking around on that rocky outcropping that was just near you guys, you see jumping onto the top of it and then kneeling down, still 15 foot tall, but landing with a large bow and arrow that's 3 times as tall as any of you. Another giant as well. This one pale green skin, kind of looking over where this sound was heard from the others. And now I'm going to roll for them.
Oh. Do we still have Mind Link up and everything?
I don't think so.
Oof.
Okay, so the one with the bow and arrow and the axe, they're looking around and they kind of are moving through. One pushes a tree down as they walk by. They don't seem to see anything. The taller one, wearing a nice helmet, the 25-foot sword. Tracks. They're close. And looks over, and I believe, remind me what the rolls were. I think we had 2 21s, a 15, and a 17.
I had a 14.
14, okay. And
Johnny,
Grim, 27.
Yeah.
Okay.
24 for Milo.
24 for Milo. Okay, got it.
21 on Angus, yeah.
21 on Angus. Okay. So,
Is he breaking up for anybody else?
Is that me or
no?
Oh,
That's
okay. All right.
yeah, that's him.
are we back? Are we good now?
yeah? I
Yes,
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me cut something. Okay.
Had me scared. It's like my internet. No.
Okay, how are we doing there? Is that better?
Oh yeah.
Still good? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think
All
I
right.
did.
Okay. Angus, you hear the tall one with the large sword. They're here. Get ready to fight.
Oh fuck.
And essentially here, I think the way we're going to roll it, there were 2 of you who rolled higher than his perception check. If you guys, the 2 who rolled higher, if anybody's trying to do something now, then those 2 would get a surprise round. Otherwise, we just roll into combat.
Fuck.
And I was one of those people, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I think.
Milo and Grim.
Fuck me, dude.
Say, oh shit, here we go, and mirror image.
It's a grim smoke bomb.
Fuck
off, That's what I was waiting to hear.
Honestly, that's like the best time.
That's exactly what I was waiting to hear.
Smoke bomb, run.
Oh man, I don't really think we have much of another choice, dude.
Start right on their face.
um.
You could go a turn's worth of running away if you wanted to.
I feel like Josh is like, please, for the love of God, don't use a smoke bomb.
Hey, I'm just here to respond in the way that the world will respond to your actions. You do whatever you got to do.
And the world has a grudge against you for smoke bombs.
So it's me and Milo. Like, unless we do something, initiative kicks off. Oh my god. Dude, honor's down for the count. We can't fight. Oh my god, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I look at Ash and I whisper to him, I'm gonna run, pull them away, keep her safe. And I, as quietly as I can, kind of get ready to start running. Smoke bombs in hand. And I start running.
Interesting.
I just start running. I start to run. I grab their attention and I start to run.
What do you say to grab their attention?
As I start to run and stand up, I'll just start saying, I'll just act frantic, like terrified. I'm just going to say, help, I need help. I don't know where I am. I don't know what's happening. I need someone to help me. And I'll just start running.
Okay. Then I think with that, everyone can roll initiative. I don't think there's anything to play out in terms of ordering that or anything. So, Milo, you get a mirror image off, and Grim, you run as far away as you can, making noise and acting frantic.
Yeah, more so like the initial plan is to try and get them to chase me. So
I see. So not necessarily running away, but running.
No. I want them to come after me. So
Gotcha.
I have blade in hand, I don't know if they can understand. I can't understand them, so I'm thinking they don't understand me. So I'm just saying the first thing that comes to mind, and then I'm gonna pick up a rock, chuck it at one of their heads, not like violently, but like a little toss, like a little lob, and I'm just gonna take off running.
Okay, got it. Understood. All right, everybody, give me just a moment here.
Oh no!
Do you think these are the minis that we get to see now?
I'm trying to lure them away
Yeah, good luck with that.
from you guys. I'm trying to
I
lure
appreciate
them away.
that. I appreciate that. I don't think it's going to work out very well, but I
I don't
appreciate
think so
that.
either, but Honor's on death's door, dude. We can't do anything more.
Grim is
Oh, what a fight.
though. They are
think-
T-Rex.
I'm scared.
25-foot sword. Jesus Christ.
Big sword, man.
That's a very big sword.
Oh, dude, what have we done? Why did we go back in time? We should have just released Ukatoa, dude. What the fuck were we thinking?
You're the one that was so against Ukatoa.
Treasure.
Dude, that
All-
was
all the
you.
treasure. So
That
much
was
treasure.
totally you.
I was down for...
Johnny Grim, why do we do anything? It's for the loot, dude.
Oh.
I'm so scared.
You know, we just got to keep Honor alive long enough to where she can do the spell again, and then we can get out of here and release Ukatoa.
Oh, you mean the person who can make the components you need that don't exist anymore?
Oh!
Well, they may exist here. We don't know that.
That's true. That's a good point.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's a good idea. We should probably look for those. Oh, that's fucking sick.
It's a big stick he's holding. No, that's a lightning bolt. Got it. Check.
Oh, that's a big... Oh, no, that's a lightning bolt.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wielding
We're
magic,
fucked.
dude.
Oh my lord.
Little mushrooms.
So I want to take that back to our gnome on the boat if we can.
Yeah.
He'd love
Can
that.
you do anything with this?
This is insane.
This is some high grade quality shit right here, man.
Oh my god, dude. This is so stupid.
Those things are sick.
All right. So, let's see.
Dude, these things are gonna take one step and be right at my
real quick.
ass.
Okay, I need to do something real quick. I need to make one edit on this. Just
Is the
bear
edits
with me
too
for a
big and you
moment.
need to make them smaller?
No, too small. I need to make them bigger.
Oh no.
Okay, I had an 11 for Milo.
Oh god.
I think that's correct. Yes.
Grim?
I'm sorry, this is for initiative?
Yes,
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me roll.
that's okay. I'll come back to you. Varric?
2.
2? Ouch.
Oh.
Angus?
8.
Okay. Grim, back to you.
19.
Oh, there we go.
How about Ash?
23.
Ooh,
I know I have advantage on initiative. It's nice.
hell yeah. Well, shit, let's get this thing started, boys. Ash, you are going to start things off. You have honor. Well, I'll just say you already put it down, preparing to fight.
Behind that rock that we're all
Huh?
standing. I was gonna hide her behind that rock that we're all
Perfect. All right, Ash, what do you do?
How large is huge size considered?
How large is huge in terms of like the actual like what the size of it is, or compared to other things?
So on our last level up, I got Demiurgic Colossus. So when I
Okay.
rage, I increase to the size of huge now.
Oh, nice. The size of them is the answer.
Okay. I also speak giant.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Okay. God, I need to have a bigger Ash printed, is what I need to do. Here, I will make you at least tall to represent you being big.
Yeah, we need an Ash the size of those guys next time.
But this is about what your height would be, so you take up that much space now. As you guys see, Ash turn into a big Pacific Rim kaiju guy.
And then I'm going to yell for my free action in giant. These ones are mine. Leave them be.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Are you trying to be deceptive or intimidating?
Intimidating.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an intimidation check.
Oh shit! No, that's not gonna be good. It's a 7.
7. They'll respond back. Whatever foul craft you are no giant. We will take care of these pests.
Alrighty then. I will move forward. What? I want to get within 60 feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your movement?
It'll be 40 feet, but I can, on my rage, move an extra 20.
Okay, so 40, and then, 40 gets you within 60 of all of them, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, yeah. So all of them would be within 60. Let me check actually this one. You'd have to move about 10 to 15 feet further to get the one up on the little cliff area, but otherwise these two you're within 60 of.
Yeah, let's do that.
Move up, okay.
Yep.
Go 15 feet up, and now you're within 60 of all of them.
And
Big Metal Ash.
The chosen damage I'm choosing for my giant is going to be lightning damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw my spear at the one up there.
Ooh, nice. Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Does a 30 hit?
30 hits.
Okay. Let me make sure I'm doing everything I can do on this attack, because I might be able to knock her off that rock.
Okay, I'm also going to get something better for Ash for a minute, because I feel like we need something big for him up there. All right. Big demon guy is going to be Ash. But at least now he feels the size he is.
So that'll be 12 points of piercing, and then 7 points of lightning.
Okay. So 19 total.
And then she has disadvantage until my next turn.
Oh, that's very nice. Disadvantage on all attacks?
Just on the first one.
Okay.
And then you guys see he kind of brings his hand back as if he's going to throw the spear again. And the spear all of a sudden is back in his hand now. And he's just going to launch it at the one in front of him.
Yeah, the one directly in front of you?
Yep.
This guy, Dragon Skull. All right, go ahead and roll that attack.
That one is a 26.
I think that hits. Yeah, that hits.
And that's another 12 piercing.
Okay.
And then 12 lightning. And then he has disadvantage on his first attack as well.
Okay, very nice.
And then the spear, again, teleports back into my hands.
Hell yeah. You guys see Ash turn huge and run forward, throwing the spear twice with extra lightning damage attached, and things have absolutely kicked off here. So we're going to get the vibe changed just a little bit more. All right, anything else for Ash?
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, Ash and Johnny have both thrown themselves out here, right out in front of things. I need both of you to roll me a D100, please.
Oh no, I don't want to.
I got an 11.
Jeez. There we go. On D&D Beyond. 64.
Okay. Ash. You see the large one over here after you throw the two spears kind of turn his head. He looks unexpectedly at you, like he was not expecting this to be happening at all. Somebody the size of me throwing things at the people I was with, the giants I was with. Oh, why don't we show... And he gets that face of that confidence of just a smirk of let's show you then what the giants can do. I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw as he pulls lightning crackling with his fingers, puts his hand up towards the sky, and pulls down a lightning strike onto you.
I have advantage on dexterity.
Cool.
21.
A 21. That is going to be a success. So on the success, you are going to be taking 28 points of lightning damage.
And it's lightning?
It is lightning specifically.
I think because of my chosen damage, I think it's halved.
If that is the case, then we're looking at
I'll take
14.
the 20 for now because I gotta make sure.
Okay, yeah. If you want to take it now and then you find it, then just let me know and pop it back up to the half with the resistance. Yeah. But he is going to move up with that. Let's see for his movement. Oh yeah. He did do the attack there. He's going to go this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. To kind of be up next to Grim, but also within reach of Ash. Johnny Grimm, you are up next. The Storm Giant just moved right up on you. He's 5 feet away from you currently. What are you doing?
Can I get another viewpoint? I think it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. There is this one, and that is a U right there with a giant Ash over here. We got Honor's Arm, Angus, Varric Invisible, Milo up flying behind the tree.
Oh, fuck me. Why does this guy have to be so fucking tall? Like, this is so stupid. How tall is this guy again?
Oh, 25, 30 feet.
Wow.
Actually, hold on. Let me get you an accurate there. I said 25, 30 to 35 feet.
Oh, great. God, dude, I don't know if I'm even gonna make a dent on this guy. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. I will. I'm looking. As a... I'm just trying to see something real quick. I'm trying to see if something requires a full action or a bonus action. As an action, okay. I'm going to... Dude, I really don't want to get hit by this guy. Yeah, I'm just going to pop a smoke grenade right where I'm at.
You're going to pop a smoke grenade on you, huh?
Yep, I'm popping
Go ahead.
right on.
Yeah, you do it.
So it is a 20-foot radius. Cloud of smoke that creates a heavily obscured area.
That is 20-foot radius on Grim. There we go. Smoke grenade drops. Action used.
Yep. And then I'm going to... Can I actually put it more towards the... Let me see. Towards the left a little bit? Like
So moving it this way a little bit.
All right, up then. On your direction, just move it up a little bit.
Up, okay.
Up. Keep going. Right there is good. I'm gonna use my movement to move towards the edge of the smoke.
Okay, the edge this way?
Yep. Moving towards Ash.
25. 25 puts you out of the edge of smoke. And let me check something here, actually. Okay, 25 puts you at the edge of smoke. Would you like to keep going, stay there, move back, or what would you like to do?
I will... Okay, I've already used an action.
Bonus action and a little bit of movement.
I'll stay where I'm at, and then I will use my... I'm going to use my bonus action to pop an echo right behind this guy.
Okay.
Behind this huge dude.
Echo manifested.
Excellent. That's my turn.
Okay. Now, you are in this cloud, so you are essentially blinded.
Yeah, I have blind sight up to 10 feet, so I can only see 10
Okay,
feet in front of
cool.
me at a time.
Okay. Got it. All right. That takes us to our little goblin friend. He's going to, I think, keep it pretty simple for now. And yeah, you guys see him run off to the side as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to run up that way, kind of over where by Angus is. It looks like he's casting a spell to start, but then he gets up and moves that way. And then we're going to move to the one up top gets their turn. And I think the only target they really have is Ash. So Ash, the one with the bow and arrow, is going to shoot at you. Oops. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay, got it. You are within 60, so... that is going to be 26 points of piercing damage. Is this large? I mean, the arrow itself is probably as tall as Ash in his normal state, and it just lands, and another one's going to come your way.
So it's halved, right? Because I'm raging.
Yeah, so you're raging, so that is going to be 8 points of... Sorry, no, that's not right.
13.
26, 13, yeah. That was without the modifier. And the second one is a natural 1 for... Well, it's going to miss anyways because it's a natural 1, so the second one is going to miss you. They are going to stay up there. They're not going to move any further. They're not going to move any further, and that is going to take us to Milo next.
How high up is Milo already?
You were saying up where the tree is. I think if we're looking at the tree is 30 feet max, so I would say if you're trying to be near the top, you're at 25.
25? I would like to summon Silsine as a bonus action between... the maximum 60 feet out between Ash and the giant in front of him. Ish.
$60 feet would be ish in between them.
And then I am going to cast. You know what? Let's do from the 25 feet. I'd like to go 20 feet up to 45 feet high and 20 feet forward towards Ash.
That does put you out from behind the tree.
Yeah, that's fine.
And how many feet forward did you say? 20 feet forward?
20 feet forward and 20 feet up.
Okay, so keep track of 45 feet.
45 feet. And then for my action, through Silsine, I would like to cast a 6th level hold monster on on the ones closest to Ash. So the guy up on, or the individual up on the rock, and the one that Ash was attacking right in front of him. One in the middle. Can't
Okay.
really see him anymore.
Okay, got it. Yeah, hang on, let me switch back to that other one. The one up top and then the one directly in front of Ash. Okay. What are we looking for a save here?
It's going to be a 18 wisdom save.
18 wisdom. Okay, so we'll do the one in front of Ash first. It's going to be a total of 12.
Nice.
The one up on the rock. Let me get to their mods. No, No, they're going to be a 13.
Can I retcon one thing?
What's that?
Can I have Milo just stay behind that tree? Reason for me to be out there.
I think that's fine. That doesn't really affect much
Thanks, man.
currently.
Still see, did it work? Did we get any of them? And I think that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Angus, it takes us to you next.
Okay, what did Milo just cast on him? What's that?
Hold monster.
Old monster. Yeah.
Now that's fully incapacitated, right?
Choose creature. The target must spell. The spell has no effect on undead. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another Wisdom saving throw, and release it. They are paralyzed.
Paralyzed. So paralyzed means they are also incapacitated. They automatically they automatically fail strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Any attack that hits is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Still seeing what's going on out there.
Nice.
There's giants. There's fucking giants.
Stop being so scared. You can't take any damage.
Oh yes, that's right.
Okay. So can I see this big fucker that Grimm's tussling with?
It's a 20-foot radius, and he's taller than that. You can see his head.
Oh, okay. And then how far is he?
$45 feet.
Okay, we're gonna hit him with a dissonant whispers.
Okay.
Yeah, 60 feet. He needs a wisdom 18.
I don't think he's gonna get it. Actually, what was it?
Wisdom 18.
No, it's wisdom 15. Let's see, has anything specifically? No. Went ahead and got a D20 tattooed on me this week. Has not given my dice any extra luck. That's a fail on the save.
All right, and so he's going to take 14 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then he has to use his reaction and move as far as his speed allows away from me.
Away from you?
Yep.
Move back here.
And because that's forced movement, I can't use my reactive strike when he comes through range.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, and then I'm going to use a free action to yell out, they're all grouped up, someone hit them with something. And then that'll be my turn.
Got it. That takes us to Honor. She looks at you, Angus. She said, after you say we're all grouped up, hit him with something. She kind of gives you a look. For the sake of communicating the mechanic I'm talking about here, how this will play out, she can do that. That would probably make her a target. She looks to you for what to do.
Just kind of give her a nod to, like hit him, fucking smack him.
Don't you get the love of my life killed, dude.
Okay.
Don't you do it.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
So I did have both Honor and Zarm burn some of their spell slots, their high-level spell slots especially, to complete the ritual. Essentially, the way I took it was any slot, the level they had, they took one of each of their leveled slots from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 if they had it all the way up there. So she's pretty tapped out overall, but she is going to use her last 5th level slot and throw out a 5th level fireball. You don't gotta tell a wizard more than once. Hit the grouped up guys. She can't hit all 3. She'll hit these 2. Tall guy first. On the decks. Ooh. She has a 16. That's probably gonna beat it though, actually. Giants are not very dexterous. That one's going to be a fail. Second one on the ground, directly in front of Ash. Fucking hey. That is going to be a failure also. So she's going to get full damage. 10d8.
I love the
Sorry,
new
10d6.
tattoos giving us.
I know, right? It's lucky for you guys, not for me. Shit.
Perfect, just like the way
The tattoo artist is actually named Lucky too, so.
Perfect.
37 points of fire damage to both of those 2 giants. Coming in hot with 72 points of damage spread out across the board. That old Angus over there asked her to take. She is now up there. She's gonna kind of move around just a little bit to try and stay behind the rock as much as she can, but there's not much she can do there. Then we're going to go to the one in front of Ash. Varric, you're on deck after that. He's just going to...
Isn't he a hold person?
Oh, you're right. Fucking goddamn it, you guys!
And does that do anything? Does the fireball do any extra damage on him if he's hold person?
No, not as far as I'm aware. Yeah. If the melee attack, it's an auto crit. Otherwise, it's just advantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah. He will roll for hold monster...
Wisdom 18.
Wisdom 18, okay. All right, let's see. You guys do have some good ability modifiers to attack them with. It's a 17.
Yay!
So just under. Varric, that's going to take us to you.
All right. How far are they away from me?
So the storm, the tallest one is about 60, which makes the other one about 75-ish, and the other one is closer to 120 or so.
All right.
We'll call it 100 even to the one, or 105 to the one up on the rock.
Okay. All right. So Varric is going to do the motion like he's about to use one of his fire bolts.
Okay.
But he wants to pump a little extra energy into it. The fire in his hand is going to get bigger until all of a sudden it shrinks down into like a pale blue fire, and he's going to whip that mote of energy in between all 3 of them and cast a 5th level fireball.
Oh shit! This is a Varric fireball for the first time.
Yes, it is.
I don't think you can quite hit all 3 of them.
Didn't she just do it?
No, she don't hit the front 2.
Oh.
She don't hit the front 2. So I'd say you could do the tall one and the one on the rock, or the 2 in front, but you can't quite hit all 3.
Okay.
I think paralyzed gives creatures automatically fail dexterity saving throws.
Oh, that's a good point.
With dots.
Yeah, so I rolled for that. He failed, so it didn't matter. It played out the same, but that's a good point. That's just auto damage to that front one.
Yeah, I'll just hit the same ones she hit.
Okay. Well, then I'll roll for the big one because the smaller one is still paralyzed. Man. Josh, you're not fucking dexterous. That's a 14.
Yeah, needed a 17.
Yeah, full damage for both.
$40.
Fuck!
Damn.
Between the two, that's 152 damage between Varric and Honor's two dual fireballs there. Holy shit.
Josh, the fuck you just let out. I felt it so good.
Alright, anything else for you, Varric?
Let me see. No, I think. Well, how far is Ash from me?
35.
Yeah, I'll get close to him.
Okay. No longer invisible too off the fireball.
Yep.
Cool. Right behind Ash.
And that's that.
Okay. Back up to the top of initiative. That takes us to huge size Ash. You have a smoke bomb that went off besides you, but nobody but Grim is in it now in his echo. And Varric's behind you. You have one held monster. Well, two total, but one directly in front of you, one up on the cliff, and then the tall guy as well, who was dissonantly whispered to. What are you doing?
I will move within 15 feet of the one in front of me.
Okay. Go 5, 10, 20. Actually, 15 gets you within 15.
Perfect. I will attack with my spear.
Okay.
And he's paralyzed, right?
Actually, so the way this kind of technically works with hold monster and the conditions, if you do get up to the full 5 feet within him, it will be an auto crit if you hit.
So I, being the size that I am, have a reach of 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So does it not count with me being within my...
Not technically, because any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature is the ruling for the paralyzed.
Oh,
status.
all right. Go ahead and move me right over the top of that guy then, and I'll just
Whack him.
go for that, yeah. So it's an auto crit?
The auto crit if it hits.
Okay.
Which is dope. Who needs encounters where the creature's hitting back?
21 to hit.
That does hit. Yeah, that's a crit, so go ahead and roll. Roll critical.
Ugh. 13 piercing
Okay.
and 15 of the lightning damage.
So 28 total?
Yes.
Hell yeah. You slam down on this thing, and he's paralyzed, so he can't do much, but you kind of run him through, and he's looking very, very hurt.
I'm going to attack him again.
Okay.
This time I'm going to use my reckless attack.
Okay.
I'll have disadvantage.
He's incapacitated also, so do you already have?
So everything
Okay.
attacking me until my next turn will be at advantage.
You are also already at advantage on this guy.
That's fine. I just want to use my brutal strike, but it's
Okay, cool.
reckless attack.
Got it. Go for it.
That one is a 25 to hit.
Hits. Auto crit again.
Oh, that's much better. That one is 15 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
I get to add a 1d10 to that for the brutal strike. So that's another 10.
And then for lightning. Ooh, that's a bad one. 9 lightning. So 26 piercing, 9 lightning.
I really want to hear what this looks like, man. Give me the flavor of a giant Ash coming up and this super surprised giant with a dragon skull helmet. How does Ash kill him, man? Flavor that fatality here.
Kind of being the size that he is and the size of the spear, he's just gonna kind of like jump and try to drive it through him like Vlad the Impaler style. Kind of just like down his torso.
Hell yeah. And because this guy is paralyzed, what happens is that you're able to do it and you push the spear through him and you bend him backwards and the spear pushes into the ground, but he stays bent backwards on the spear and is just like lying there, arms at his side, as the 2 giant great axes fall to the ground beside him.
He's then going to move toward the other one. I think I still have 10 feet of movement.
Sorry, can you repeat that one more time? My headphone got pulled out.
So, I'm going to move toward the other one. I think I still have like 10 feet of movement.
Okay, cool.
And as he kind of turns away from that guy, he's going to teleport the spear back into his hand to let the body drop.
Dope. And it just... Everybody feels the ground shake as Ash's spear teleports back to him.
And I think that's all I can do.
Dope.
Savage.
Super savage. All right, let's see if he gets that back. Cool. He saw that it wasn't all that effective against you before, so he's going to go for a couple of greatsword attacks against you, Ash. Gosh, seeing that, is he going to do that?
They're at advantage because I used reckless attack.
That's fair. That's fair. But he is also took a lot of damage from Varric and Honor too. Okay. Go ahead. For Ash, he is going to make 1 attack against you with his greatsword. That's going to be a 29 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is going to be 37 points of slashing damage.
What would that be halved? Since it's
36 would be 18.
18.
And then he is going to pick up a large rock. Varric, roll a D100 for me.
70.
70, okay. He's going to hurl a large rock at you.
Sick.
That is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right, this giant rock is going to slam against you for 38 points of bludgeoning damage. And he is going to stay where he is at. Johnny Grimm, that takes us to you.
I am going to beeline it as quickly as I can towards Ash and the other guy.
Ash and the other guy. Full 30?
Yeah, my whole movement.
25, 30. 30 gets you in between them.
Like right there to attack him?
Yeah.
Okay. As a bonus action, I will move my echo right behind this fool, the guy that we're attacking. So that echo essentially just disappears, and I apparate another one right behind
Okay.
him. And we're gonna go. Yep, I'm gonna do an attack, and because Ash is within 5 feet, if I hit, I will get sneak attack.
Good point.
Here we go. Let's see. That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You scared me.
I had to double check. I was almost positive it did, but
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so here's the first attack. So 79, so that's 11 points of slashing damage plus sneak attack. Here we go. Where is it? I think it's 4d6. Yep. Here we go. 4, 8, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 19 points of sneak attack damage.
nice. Okay.
And then I'm going to use Unleash Incarnation to attack again through my Echo.
Okay.
So second attack here. Oh shit. 23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 5. 10 points of slashing damage on that one.
Okay.
And then here's my second attack. I don't know why I didn't roll both of them together. I'm sorry. I forgot I get a second attack.
Oh, that's fine.
Here we go. 28 to hit.
Yes.
And we got 11 points of slashing damage again.
Yeah. Nice.
And then I'll do one more Unleash Incarnation. Because
Okay.
every time I take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
The attack action would be probably it's your 2 attacks, right? Because on your sheet it should say attacks per action.
Let me see. Yeah, because I do get 2 since I got up to level 6 or 5, I believe, on fighter.
Okay.
So
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Yeah.
Is that okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, here we go. Last one is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn. That's all I got.
All right. So,
Biting at his ankles at this point.
okay, Zarm is gonna. You guys see him move up over here a bit, closer to the cloud, and he is going to hold an action from what looks like his location. Next, I got to roll hold monster on the one that's up on the thing at the end of their turn. And that is a failure for a total roll of 2 for them. That's going to take us to Milo next.
Well, I mean, we're already doing so well.
I mean, hey, burn some resources, man. Make it cool.
Says the guy who has something planned next after this.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I think paralyzed. Let's go. If Milo shoots directly towards the one on the rock, the archer,
Mhm.
can he get within 30 feet using 30 feet?
Using 30? I don't think so.
No.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, you're closer to 60. In fact, a little over 60. Yeah. 75.
So I don't think he's gonna move over there.
Okay.
Within, I'm gonna do a vicious mockery on the one that's fighting against Grim and Ash.
Okay.
Just, you're gonna have to swing harder than that, you big blue idiot.
I
Coming from the trees.
think he'll probably save. What was the save?
It's a Wisdom 18.
Wisdom 18. He has a Wisdom 22 on this one.
Nice. So nothing will happen.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Angus, you're up.
All right. How far away is the big blue nerd away from me?
From you? Oh, let's pull out your measuring stick. 100 feet.
Dang. Well, let's see here. Let's see what I got. Let me see. How far is the guy on top of the rock?
Significantly further. 30, 60, 90, 120, close to about like 140, 150.
140, 150. Could I get within 120 of him?
Yeah, you can move up 20 feet and get. We'll
Yep.
say moving you up 20 feet gets you within 120.
Okay. And then
Yeah, right up next to
my
his
boy's arm. All right, and then I'm going to cast on the nerd on the rock, Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
Wisdom 18.
Wisdom 18. They have been quite poor on wisdom so far, and they continue to do poor. That's a fail.
Okay, so he becomes frightened for the duration, which is a minute.
Okay.
And at the end of his turns before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which he just failed. And he's going to take some low rolls there. He's going to take 18 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
Yeah, so each of his... What does it say at the end of each? Okay, at the end of each of his turns, he needs to make a wisdom saving throw, or he'll take the damage again whenever
Okay.
he fails.
Cool.
But yeah, tapped into his nightmares, and now he sees a illusory manifestation of his deepest fears, only visible
Oh,
to
yeah.
him.
Very cool. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna say boogity boogity boogie boogie, and then that's it.
All right. Honor's next. She is not going to run out this time, and after that, she is going to stay behind there. Had she taken what Varric had taken, you guys would be having to pick her back up. So that D100 roll is important there. That guy died. Varric, you're up next.
Let's see. How's the one next to Ash looking?
He's pretty beat up, yeah. I mean, you haven't seen a ton of Storm Giant fighting, but even for his imposing figure, he's looking like he's tiring out and taking some wounds. He's got some blood on him.
Alrighty. How far is he from me?
Pretty close. I guess you're close enough. I'm just going this way. 30 to 35 feet, depending on how you go.
I will use my 30 to get up on him if I can.
Yeah.
So the tree is in the way. Can I get the other camera?
Oh. Let's go. This one here. And I'll change it to side view. So we got you there, Grim there, that's Silcine, Ash, big guy, dead guy. And then back up there a little bit on the corner is the one with the bow and arrow.
Is the one on the rock still
Still paralyzed? Yes.
And how far is that one?
That one from you, 55.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 2 swings at this one.
Okay, go for it.
It's a 16 and a 30.
I think those both hit. Yeah, the 16 just hits. You found its AC.
Ooh. Alright, first hit. 16 points of damage. Second. 14 points of damage.
Okay, nice. He's looking real rough.
Bonus. Yep, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay, brings us back up to the top. Ash, you are large. He is hurt. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack him with the spear.
Attack him.
Ooh, that one's a 17 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
Oh, nice.
We found his AC last one at 16.
Let me double check. Because I can do cool stuff. Okay, so that's 10 points of piercing and
Okay.
9 points of lightning.
Ooh, okay. This is the first time you've hit him with the spear, I believe. The lightning damage does not seem to do any damage to him.
Oh, well, that sucks. I will use a bonus action to turn it to fire damage.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then attack him again.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a crit.
Shit, nice. All right, let's see what it looks like. Give me some high numbers here.
Okay, it's 15 points of piercing this time.
Okay.
And 11 points of fire.
So 26 total.
Yes.
All right, he's still up.
Oh, tough. Man, that is my turn.
Okay. He's got his turn next. It's looking pretty dire for him and his ally here. Can't do his big thing because that takes a while, but he does have this back. So, Ash, Varric, Grim, I need dexterity saving throws from you as he crackles in his fingertips. He's going to bring a lightning bolt down, focused on Grim, which puts him within the range for the two of you to get hit too. So, dexterity saving throws, please, from the three of you.
Excellent. That is a natural 20 for me.
For a total of?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
30 total.
30, nice.
Is that an effect or a spell?
That is an effect, it is not a spell. Or rather, it is an action. It isn't this spell specifically. So I guess magical effect is what it'd fall under. And what was it for Ash?
19.
19, okay. And then Varric.
You said dex save, right?
Dex.
Ooh. 23.
23. Successes all around.
Josh, quick question.
Yes.
For my Echo, one, do they also get like the same stats as I get?
I would think so, unless there's something that says otherwise. I would say so. Although in this case, they don't have to roll it. They're on the other side, and they're not within 10 feet of you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. So on the half damage side of things, everybody's going to take 30. Oh, math is hard. 34 points of damage. Of lightning damage specifically.
Because I succeeded on the dexterity saving throw, does evasion still count?
You can reduce it to 0 with evasion.
Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And then he is seeing the writing on the wall. He's going to turn and try and run.
I would like to take my opportunity attack.
Yeah,
I would also like to take my opportunity
Same.
of attack.
You know, let's do something really fucking cool and have all three of you guys roll together. I have a feeling, with the hit points he's at, this is going to be a dope ass 3-person triple kill. So let's see. Let's see if we can do it here.
That is a 27 to hit.
Hit.
23.
Hit. Ash, how about you?
9 plus 12, 21.
All hit. I have I mean, with your modifiers alone, he has 12 hit points. Give me the badass fucking how do you kill this guy with the three of you here, with Ash being huge, too.
I think me and my Echo at the same time, like, just for flavor, I know that doesn't make any sense. But just for flavor, we both take a swing, and I just aim it right at its Achilles to prevent him from running. So I just slice it as deep as I can. So he just crumbles to his knees as his Achilles start to rupture open. Just leaving a killing blow for whoever wants to take it.
I was going to pick Varric up and kind of give him some lips so he can kind of come down on top of him.
Yes.
That works.
Varric, you're going to just swing away, and the signs just swing away on that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Just like
then
throwing Wolverine to somebody.
Yeah, with the party now having fought through many battles together, there are some moves being made here, and with Ash picking up Varric and Grim knocking him down to the ground with his knees, the head of this thing is just squashed onto the ground. The helmet caves in, so nothing actually explodes out, but it does kind of like push into the ground and almost kind of give a little bit of an impact up out of underneath it. And that is going to be the end of that one. We still have one that's alive, but it is also heavily paralyzed. So that is going to be the end of its turn because it's dead. Grim.
I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
I needed to make a wisdom.
Or the you said the one at the top of the hill's end of its turn?
Sorry, no, the big guy who's dying. It's his
Never
turn.
mind.
Okay, got it. Okay, so never mind then. Okay, got it. Then it is Grim's turn.
Should we keep this guy alive for now and ask him like some question is?
No, kill him.
Okay. I go up as close as I can to this guy.
Okay.
I have to climb, I assume.
20, 25, 30 gets you about 30 feet under him.
Let me see. Hold on. I know I have something. Because I'm definitely climbing on that thing, right?
Yeah.
On this whole rock thing. I know I have something specific for this.
I think you don't get difficult terrain on climbing, if I remember correctly. So for the sake of ease here, I think the difference would be that you'd go there instead of sideways and would be about 20 feet away.
Yeah, it's just climbing no longer costs you extra movement, and when you make a
Yes.
running jump, the distance you cover increases by plus 5 feet.
Perfect. Makes sense for you to get up to where you are then.
Okay. I will do... Well, I can't reach him from where I am, so I will use another bonus action to get my Echo right in front of him.
Okay.
So just... Boop, boop. And he's paralyzed, right?
Paralyzed and incapacitated currently.
Okay. I do have a couple questions. One, does sneak attack still count for this since he's paralyzed?
You would get advantage on the attack, so yes.
Okay. So with the weapon that I got from what's his name? Why am I blanking? The store, the magic guy. Gilmore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It specifically says when you attack a creature with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 14 slashing damage. Because if I hit, it's an auto crit.
That doesn't get the extra 14. You still have to roll 20 for that.
Gotcha.
If you were to roll 20, you'd get that on top of it, but you'd have to roll that to get it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 26 to hit.
Hits! Auto crit.
Okay. Second attack. 22 to hit.
That would hit as well.
Okay, here we go. Do I double sneak attack as well? Okay, holy shit. Okay.
But you only add sneak attack on the first attack.
Yeah. So here's the first attack. Here we go. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Plus sneak attack. Here we go. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 30 points of sneak attack damage.
Hell yeah.
Plus the second attack.
Sneak attack is also an auto crit, but with no sneak attack.
Yep. 15 points of slashing damage for the second attack.
Hell yeah.
And then I will use my last Unleash Incarnation to make one final attack.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we got 17 points of slashing damage.
This thing's not paralyzed, so there's not a ton of action, but describe how you kill it. Flavor that fatality.
Wow. Okay. So once I summon my Echo, like right behind him, it's kind of just like the Echo strikes kind of like smoke through something. At first it looks like nothing's happening, so we take like the 3 strikes, like 1 to each leg, and then it like just cuts right up the middle as high as it can, and then after like a slight delay, the Echo like kind of disappears like smoke in the wind, and then the creature kind of just starts to like dismember from where the cuts were.
Love it. You guys see these large body parts as big as any of you falling down the side of this little rocky outcropping here as the battlefield goes quiet and the giants are dead.
Before I shrink, I want to grab the dragon skull helmet and put it on.
Fuck yeah.
Does it shrink with me?
Good question. Good question. Let me see here. What was the ability that you had that was making you bigger or smaller?
It's the Path of the Giant. When I rage, I become giant size. But the one that I got at 14 gives me... Hold on. Yeah, so Giant's Havoc is what it's called. Giant Stature.
You know what? Fuck it. For the sake of this, that sounds cool. So I say yes.
Yes.
This is still rule of cool here. The dragon skull shrinks down to Ash's size and will shrink, or will expand back up upon growing again in the same way.
I have a cool hat now.
I'm gonna run these big ass pockets.
I was gonna say, run them pockets.
Yeah, big ass pockets about to get run up on.
You probably just walk into their pocket.
Yeah, pockets are big enough. I'm not even gonna make you guys roll for this. If you wanted to take a great axe where the head of the, a battle axe where the battle axe is, the head of the battle axe is the size of you, if you can figure out a way to carry them, then you're absolutely welcome to take them. Same for the armor. The kind of shin guards of the storm giant are as tall as any of you guys are. You don't find any magical items or anything like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of really nice material here. I mean, some of the highest quality bronze for the armor that the storm giant was wearing. 15-foot bow. Man, you could turn that into like a ballista or some kind of, not a ballista, but just a large a bolt shooter. Yeah, there's lots of stuff if you guys can carry it.
Do we have like a...
I have an idea.
What's your idea?
If we put it all here in a pile, right?
Oh
we
my
leave
god!
it here, and then we go do what we're gonna do, and then when we come back, we can do the spell with all the stuff, and then it'll all come back with us.
Like within the circle of whatever the spell we cast.
I mean, we took a lot of fish and ocean water with us, so why can't we take this stuff?
No. Surprisingly, it makes a lot of sense. Like, I'm following you here. And I'm kind of down for it. But the shit's huge. Like, we can't move anything.
And me being a dwarf trying to pull one of those shin guards, I'm just like, eh.
What if we just, like, over the course of 30 days, spend time slowly dismantling the gear?
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah, yours
You
is
want to
way
be
better.
here for 30
No.
days?
No. Yours is way better.
Well, this stuff is useless then.
Is there any, like, other than the actual, like, weapons and armor and stuff like that, do they have anything written, notes, something, anything, a compass, anything?
I believe we heard them say they pushed the humans back to the coast.
Ah, they did say that.
I did hear that.
So I think we are going the wrong way.
Where's the coast?
Probably downriver.
Ah.
Usually rivers tend to go toward oceans or lakes. We could be fucked.
I was gonna say, didn't you say it emptied out into a lake?
Crater, large crater.
I think we are fucked.
Push them towards the coast.
I say we attempt to continue our path to talk to gods. That one that Milo saw. That's maybe a god, right?
When Angus says that, I look up and I just start thinking of the Raven Queen. And I go, I really hope this is what you meant by I'm on the right path, because this really doesn't feel like it is right now. So I could really use a fucking sign. Please.
You call it to the Raven Queen?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sauce.
Roll a religion check.
Oh, boy. Come on, baby. Pull through for me. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Plus
You say the prayer that feels the most Raven Queen prayer. You feel that connection. You are somebody who has heralded people into death, but also somebody who has saved them from it. You pray and you send that feeling out that connects to your echo, that connects you to the feeling of the Raven Queen, the security. Even a god behind the divine gate still has divine powers in the material plane. But as you reach out to the matron of ravens, you feel nothing.
Oh, no.
Everyone's a little beat up, right?
I'm really beat up.
Okay. Come here. Huddle, everybody. Come. And then once, if I can get everyone in like a 30-foot radius, I want to cast Mass Cure Wounds. And it says up to 6, so I'll do it on everyone except myself.
Okay.
Because I think that's 6, because you 4, and then Honor and Zarm. Unless anyone's at full health and doesn't need it.
I am at full health.
Zarm's
Okay,
fine.
then.
Zarm's fine too, yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to cast it on me and those who need it. So everyone, we get 3d8 plus 5.
Cool. Go ahead and roll that out.
Yeah. That's kind of low rolls. 14 points of damage. I mean,
Hey.
healing.
14's 14, man.
Yeah, there's a 2 and a 1 on those rolls, so that's not cool, but we'll take it.
Yeah, it felt good. I just tried communing with with the Raven Queen and crickets, so I don't know if I'm doing the right thing.
Would I have like a list of the gods that existed in this time, Josh?
Yeah, Ash, you've heard Zavarius talking about the Raven Queen a bunch. You've never heard of the Raven Queen.
I thought that might be the case. He's just
So
gonna
I-
kind of stare blankly.
I was gonna say, would I have the knowledge of like gods and like when they came about or existed?
Give me a history check at disadvantage. Most history checks in the past are, if you're trying to find knowledge directly about this age, most history checks are going to be at disadvantage.
Would any? No, I don't know. This one's a hard one.
This
Josh,
is very, very obscure niche.
Yeah,
knowledge.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask too. Like, I don't know if since meeting the Raven Queen, or like if anything, how much research Grim would have actually had time to do on it.
Right,
I
right.
guess that's definitely something we would have to like really kind of chat about. But
Sure.
I think just yeah, I'm gonna say he probably hadn't done too much. Like he knows of the Raven Queen, but not
Right.
specifics of like time
Ash-
frame of when they existed.
Ash would ask who is the Raven Queen.
Would I even have an answer to that question? Like,
I mean, you know who the Raven Queen is, sure.
or like,
God of
Yeah.
death, of the afterlife, of people passing, of
I guess more so like how she became the Raven Queen.
oh no,
Yeah.
no.
So
Yeah,
history, not religion.
Both would be a disadvantage, but I'll let you. Religion's fine too. That makes
Okay.
sense to me.
Shit. 11.
11, yeah, no. Rumors, whispers, something about the Raven Queen being different than the other gods, but not much beyond that.
So I'm not gonna lie to you, Ash. I don't really have the exact answer to your question, but from the little knowledge that I do know, is the Raven Queen is like pretty much the matron of death. Like when I would say maybe anything that has sentience and a soul, when you are taken from this plane of existence, like your life is taken or you die, she is the one that ushers you forward to the next phase of whatever that looks like. I don't know what that looks like.
She tries
But-
to.
All I know is each journey past the actual mortal life is different depending on a multitude of factors. For me, when I died, I don't think I've ever really thought about this too much. For some reason, she just gave me knowledge that I didn't have previously, and has stuck with me since. But that's all I really know about the Raven Queen. I don't know the specifics of how she became the Matron of Death or how she became a god, but she's. I mean, I've seen her. She exists, but it's less of like a. I don't know. I guess in her case, it's different because death comes for everyone eventually. And that's the only certainty that everyone's guaranteed.
What was there a god of death in my time, Josh?
There was.
Oh,
you would
no?
have you would have known the god of death as Nahal.
I would say that you are incorrect, Captain Grimm. The god of death is Nahal.
Have I heard that name before at all?
Grim? No, absolutely not. No.
Well,
No, but I mean, Ash. Yeah, Nahal had he was the god of death, but was also known for conjuring dread. But they would be the ones who would herald souls to the afterlife. They claimed dominion over all souls. This is the god who asked the other gods to even create a system of afterlife. It'd be really weird for somebody besides Nahal to be considered the god of death. You can't really change a god.
Yeah, I would share all that information that I have on Nahal. Yeah.
then
Does
I
Milo
genuinely
hear any of this? Sorry.
I think all of you guys would still be close unless you
All still
weren't. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've never heard of God. You're talking about Ash. I'm sure, like, I believe you. If you say they existed, but they definitely are not spoken of, nor have I ever heard of them in the time that I'm in, or that we're in now. Or were? Oh, time travel sucks. They do not exist in the time that we're from. However, they obviously did exist in the time that you were in, Ash. But who you once knew as Nahal is no longer in that position of godhood.
I understand that, but maybe you're reaching out to the wrong god in the time that we're in.
Oh yeah, no. That makes a lot more sense. But given to what you just told me, I don't think I want to reach out to this other god.
That's also understandable. It would seem odd that they would have disappeared.
Well,
Josh, can I try reaching out to Orthax?
I was gonna say.
oh shit.
How do you do that?
Well, of course, I'll put my hand on the burning heart and just kind of, because I know that motherfucker's in my mind, he's in my head, and kind of just like, I guess, call out to him mentally, be like, "Do you know where we are?"
Roll me an Arcana check here for this one.
And say, and if like I don't hear anything from him to begin with, I'd kind of be like, I can't get my revenge and give you the bodies you desire if we're stuck in a timeless place.
Sure.
Oof, yeah, 9 on the Arcana.
9, yeah. You do get a whisper. You take me many places with you now. This may not be a place I'm used to, but I am here now with you. Let's explore together.
I'm obviously not going to let anyone in the party know that I'm trying to commune with Orthax, obviously, but I'll kind of say back just, explore we shall. Any thoughts on specific actions?
Quiet.
Damn.
When Angus turns away, Milo's gonna pull out kind of a relic from Hope's Bastion's past, and for him, and pull out the Ioun Stone that he got when he joined up with the Cobalt Soul.
Sure.
And he just kind of holds it in his hand. Ioun, if you're there, we need your help, oh knowing mistress. I think the future, both distant and closer, could be in dire jeopardy. And then I'm just kind of meditate on that and the stone and just hold it for a little bit.
As Milo starts to do that, everybody sees him start that. And as he goes into that meditative process, the stone begins to spin very quickly. And the glow begins to come out of it. Not like it's tracing the path, but almost it's like it's bouncing off of runes inlaid in the air. Milo, tell me about how your connection was to Ioun back in the present.
It was more of like a kinship in the academic. She was more in line with everything that Milo stood for, and so he was given a choice to choose a specific god, and that's the one he went for. And so he's always kind of held that very close to himself as far as the pursuit of knowledge, and always kind of making it, if I'm going to be subject to worship, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to read books.
Very different from some of the other gods, more directly interacting with people.
She's also
that are-
super AFK. So.
Yeah, and you guys would know that Ayun was very not very present in the time that you came from. That during the calamity, there was fights that were had between the potato gods and Ayun. More than most of the other gods was injured. And so being here in the past, Milo calls out and hears a voice never heard before. Knowledge always has a cost. And that's it. And you look over to see the lake, and there is a small, thin column of light perfectly in the center of the surface of the lake, which is now crystal still, reflecting like it's a mirror.
Milo looks up into the sky and back down to the rock. Thank you so much. Then he walks over to Varric and like kicks his shin. You had us going in the wrong direction. Then he points down to the lake. We got to go that way, guys.
Is it still like midday or not
Mhm.
too long after? Okay.
Yeah, although it looks darker now by the lake.
Does it appear to be moonlight?
Ooh, good question. Not specifically. It seems to be almost the beam of light off out of the center of the lake seems to be coming out and creating a dome that it's not like pulling in the light, but it does seem to be obscuring the lake just a bit. What do you guys do?
Has anybody gone through the giant pockets yet?
Through the what? Through the what?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they just had really big things. I did get a really cool hat though.
I heard about the dope skull hat. Yeah. It looks good. I like it.
Well, if you know the way to go, I say we just be quick, make our way as far as we can, and then bunker down, because we definitely need the rest. Also, I don't think Honor is going to go on for much longer if we get into another fight. And I really don't feel like dying in this out-of-time place.
So what you're saying is we're off to follow the river?
Yep.
We're off to follow the river. And then he just starts to skip down the river.
And with that, I think it's a good spot to take a break. We are 1:17 Pacific. Let's call it 1:32, wherever you're at, or whatever hour you're at. We'll be back at the 32 here, 1:32 Pacific. I'll be back in 15 minutes to see what happens down by the lake. See you guys in a minute. Do we have everyone back?
I am back.
Present.
Milo is here.
Okay, we got Varric. How about Angus? Okay, well, we'll give him a second and then get going. Does anybody want to do anything before heading down, following the river down?
I think Johnny would just go to Honor, do what he can, like simple stuff, wet a freaking rag and wipe it over her head, clean up the cuts and whatnot. Just try to make her as comfortable as possible. Just in all the commotion, he didn't really have a chance to make sure she was okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Take some time, give her a little bit of extra care and comfort. Ash, are you still going to be carrying her for the trip down?
If she wants me to, yeah. If she looks like she's not doing well.
Overall, so like hit points wise, she's okay. I mean, yeah, she's a leveled wizard, so she's more than the average public, has plenty of hit points. But she does seem very fatigued. I mean,
I will pick her up and carry her.
Cool. Yeah. Just just generally the process of using your own blood for spell components beyond just the hit points of it all, like literally taking the time for your body to regenerate your blood. Yeah, exactly. That'll take a minute. Yeah. Okay. So as the party heads down the river, the landscape feels somehow familiar, but also out of place. Like you feel like you've walked here in a dream before, but never actually been here. Couldn't point out where anything is or guide yourselves anywhere, but that almost sense of constant deja vu exists in the entire time you are making this walk down to the lake. And as you get closer, it looks like there is an almost humanoid figure above it that is centered on this pillar of light now. It looks almost crystalline as it goes up into the air and reflects the sunlight excuse me, the sunlight coming down into this area. And you get to the edge of what looks like some sort of threshold where beyond this, whatever divine or arcane magical energy that is being put off really kicks up here. So I'll ask, are all of you moving through that threshold? I don't hear anybody saying no, so I'll assume that's all yeses. If there's a no, then tell me no. Otherwise, I'll assume yes. And as you all step through this field, you see that this humanoid figure sits over this perfect glass water. And you see the light refracting, and it almost looks as the edge of this dome has shelves that is turning into pages, ink-like threads of light coming through. Runes and glyphs, letters, numbers, formulas, and calculations all seem to be moving over the outside of this dome, and the air itself feels thick with thought. The sound of your feet as you step through is muffled, but not from a standpoint of silence. It's as if though every sound itself has to be considered before it reaches your ear. You look over the water and the horizon bends slightly in this colossal dome. And out of the corners of your eye, you see constellations up at the top of it. But when you look and you turn your head to look closer at them, they disappear. And out in front of you, over the water, a tall, robed figure whose body is made of moving script. Words, symbols, and diagrams in countless languages all shift like flowing ink. Her face should be there's a luminous, many-faceted crystal eye that turns smoothly to regard each of you. She slowly floats over the center of the lake towards the edge where all of you are, and every move, or with every move, her robes ripple into shapes of images of great truths, constellations, maps, visions of events that haven't occurred, before fading back into ink and shadow, dripping down into the lake. As she approaches, when she speaks, the voice isn't just sound. It arrives in your mind fully formed, in whatever tongue feels most comfortable to you, layered with unspoken implications. It says, minds unmade by years yet walked. And then waits for all of you to speak.
I'm pretty sure I know what we're dealing with right now, but I'll use Divine Sense just to make sure.
Oh man, you've never seen divine energy this bright. This is if your regular divine sense was like using a flashlight and kind of scanning it over a small area in the beam of that flashlight, this is turning on floodlights in the room.
Ferric just falls to the ground. My eyes.
Oh God. Is it
You're
the
talking
same
to a
voice,
god. Yeah, you know, you're talking to a god.
same voice or anything like that when I was talking to Ayun?
Mhm.
Oh, knowing mistress, we need information. If we are to save our timeline from the threat of Tiamat, we seek the location of the vestiges. We hope to use their power against the forces of evil.
She says with voices layered on top of voices. We have given the servants of this world magics to trap Tiamat. We already know of these problems and have taken steps to make sure that this world is safe. Rest easy. The gods have already done their works.
Can I'd like to raise Milo's hand and do like a projection collage with minor image, just of some of the more impactful events that we have experienced, and showing her the enemies that we have come across.
A pressure builds in your head as you do this. You feel emotions coming from her. Confusion, acceptance, anger, sadness, fear, courage.
And through all of this, Ayun, you are nowhere to be found. Not in our time.
The faceted crystal that is her face turns humanoid. Form of a woman that she takes as her eyes glow brightly in the same colors that the crystal gave off. And she speaks now, and as she speaks, when she opens her mouth, it pushes everyone back with an impact. And she says, "When the shadow's hand reaches for my mind, the stars will forget their names. In the silence that follows, truths will rot, and the clever will be blind as the fool. Guard what you can, for the day will come when even memory turns traitor."
Milo, I think you just pissed her off.
I don't know if I call it that, but did you guys get that? You take notes? Seemed important. I don't know.
I'm sorry, I don't speak cryptic, Milo. This is very hard for my little brain to understand.
Can you just repeat that again for Kevin's sake?
Why don't I do this?
Yes.
Dude, both Grim and Andres are so bad at riddles. I hate riddles. They're like, I always get them wrong.
Do you say that out loud as Grim? Do you say anything about that about riddles?
No. This is just like straight up above table. I'm terrible at riddles. I guess as Grim, I'll look at Milo and be like, I don't know, maybe the horse's name was Tuesday, dude. I don't know.
She will, Milo, you feel those emotions again. There's confusion and then acknowledgement and acceptance. And it's almost like you get the sense of weird divine deja vu of you even showing the images of the future to this god, kind of connected them to the future in a way that had them spit something out. And she continues and just stares at you with piercing eyes and says, if you are not from this world, then it would be gravely dangerous for us to grant you powers without first testing your spirit. And all at once, it feels like she's looking at each of you. None of you can tell that she's looking at the other one. And all of you hear as she speaks to you, she says the words, "What truth do you fear the most?"
You said she's looking at all of us?
Mm-hmm. Anyone can answer. She speaks to all five of you simultaneously and separately.
Then my failures will result in the lives of many that I just won't be good enough.
You feel pressure in your head. Ease. The other four of you begin to feel it build.
that my people will forever be outcasts and never know home.
The pressure eases in Varric's head.
Sorry, just can you repeat like the question one more time or what she said?
What truth do you fear the most?
Truth do I fear the most?
That these people I've grown to call my friends will inevitably die if we don't get help.
Ash, the pressure in your head eases. And to you, in just your head, you hear her say also, many have died around you. Automaton.
I guess for Grim that no matter how many good deeds he tries to fulfill, he'll never fully be redeemed from the sins of his past.
Grim's pressure eases.
Ash would respond to her with what she said, with many who did not view me in the same light that these do.
She'll respond back with, and what does that fear mean for you?
That I'll be alone again.
You feel a connection to a type of energy you've never felt before, Ash. You are an inorganic creature, and you were made to clean things up, powered by arcane energy, and divinity is never something that you were programmed or enchanted to feel. But as you look down your arms, you see these almost like what Milo or Zarm or Honor would use, these arcane runes start to move over your metal body, but moving in a natural way too, like wind blowing over. And you almost start to feel the feel sensation. And there is a sense of, as it kind of just quietly sits over you and goes dark, you feel the sense of that energy that you were connected to in that moment still there. You hear her voice again and say, there is more than just programming in you. The drive to protect is very natural. And if you have developed it on your own, then perhaps there is more to be discovered.
He's just gonna say thank you.
Okay.
Just for that extra feeling, you know, of like that sensation. Yeah.
Angus is still feeling the pressure in his head.
I was just waiting. Angus would respond that that he's powerless and there's nothing he can do to save the ones he loves.
The pressure in Angus's head relieves as well. And the crystal returns in place of Ion's face, begins to shrink and move out towards the party. And as it moves towards the party, extending out from it, silver strands begin to form. And it becomes a circlet of interwoven silver and iron, crowned at the center by a single faceted gem of shifting colors that looks just like the shape as it was in Ion's head. Within the gem itself, you can see as it moves closer, just in front of the group, faint motes of light move like constellations. The metal hums softly. And anybody who steps closer begins to hear overlapping whispers. But even with the light coming down in the midday sun, the circlet casts no shadow. What do you guys do?
Moves. I was gonna say, if no one moves forward, Angus is gonna walk up and kind of like push Milo forward.
Get out of the way!
He's gonna like, go. That's yours. Go. This is all you.
I was going to say, let's dex check for it, but
No. He's definitely gonna push you towards it.
fine.
I said, that's your.
You know I'd win anyway.
Yeah. Go.
All right. Milo's going to reach up and try and touch this circlet.
You hear her voice in your head as it touches the circlet. The eye unblinking, she says with 5 voices overlaid on each other. This will grant you insight into the magics of this world, the magical things in it. This is above table, an already awakened, although not fully exalted vestige of divergence, called the Eye Unblinking. It gives you advantage on investigation and history checks. Once per day, you can cast Identify without material components, and when concentrating on written text, you can read it regardless of language. While awakened, you can cast Comprehend Languages at will. Once per long rest, you can cast Legend Lore without components, and you gain advantage on all saving throws against illusions or magical deception.
Insight is exactly what we needed. My knowing mistress.
Do you seek the aid of other gods as well?
Yes. Can you show us the way?
Are you sure?
Without a doubt. And I believe that I speak for all of us. Milo's going to turn and look at the group. We're all willing to do anything and everything that it takes.
You see the crystal just shoot up into the air. And who do you wish to speak with first?
Milo just kind of steps back. All right, your turn, asshole. He like nudges into Alivor.
Well, upon learning that the Raven Queen's not here, or potentially not in this realm, I mean, he's kind of, I'd be confused. I'd be like, well, I don't really know any other gods.
You'd say that out loud?
Sure.
Two things. You hear her say two things at once. She says, "Who is this Raven Queen you speak of?" At the same time as saying, "There are three gods near. Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon, Melora, the Wild Mother, and Sehanim, the Moonweaver." And you hear the question ring once again, "Who is this Raven Queen that you speak of?"
So as far as kind of telling her who, I guess, because she asked who the Raven Queen was first. He'd kind of do the same thing that Milo did, and he'd use minor illusion to kind of, because I mean, I've seen the Raven Queen 3 times now, and kind of just to show the image of what I've seen of her, like after I've died and everything. And then as far as those 3, I'd probably go with Bahamut because of the direct correlation with Tiamat that we're fighting. So, and Breck's not here,
So before you do that, when you kind of show her the illusions again, you get that sense of almost like plugging in a radio to a power substation. It just is so much more, and it's routing in a place where it wasn't really designed. And you get that sense of overlapping voices again as she says, "The heart unburied will guide the dead. The hand unclaimed will break the chain, and the eye unblinking will see the end. When the last feather falls, the queen will rise, and the world will forget her face." And with the kind of calling out or deciding on Bahamut, whether you voiced it or not, she knows. And you start to hear she looks out over the group, kind of giving a last look before above table before moving on to the other god. If there's anything that you want to say. Then with that, almost as if all the pages condensed together into this ethereal book close, and the pillar of light shrinks back to the bottom of the lake. And you look out over the edge and see the silhouette of the largest dragon you've ever seen. Flying over a mountain range so far in the distance that you can hardly tell if the wings are the size of the mountains themselves. And before you even have a chance to estimate how long it might take for something so big to move as far as it is now to where you are, you feel a roar inside of your bones and a drawing in of deep breath where it feels like the air is being pulled out of your chest And when the roar comes, it's not sound that you feel, it's physical force slamming into you like a collapsing mountain. And the clouds overhead shatter, the ground ripples beneath your feet, and it reverberates in your bones. It's a layered sound like the voice of a god and the bellow of a dragon. The thunder of a storm, all saying the same thing. Bahamut is here. And he does not have to fly the rest of the distance. He has decided to be here, and so in front of you sits the great platinum dragon in all of his glory.
I think Milo might take a knee before that one.
Oh, Lord.
At the he says, I'm certain you did not summon a god to gawk.
You would be correct. Great Bahamut. We actually seek your help.
Many in this world do.
We are travelers from a distant time, and in our time, our world is threatened by Tiamat.
He says that and you feel just a rumbling.
We need your help to defeat her. We are looking for vestiges that are powerful enough to combat Tiamat.
When you say that, he bah! And he says it loud enough that it pushes all of you back 5 or 10 feet. Weapons of the gods will not change what is inside of you. To take on Tiamat, the queen of greed, takes resolve, the ability to stand in the fire of dragons and not flinch. You do not need weapons. You need to be forged.
Then help forge us.
And as you say that, he looks to the rest of the group. Does he speak for all of you?
Yes.
He does.
Then follow me. And he turns. And you see wings longer than the Alcantara just flapping and feeling the weight of the air that is being pushed. And he begins to fly off.
Everyone follow him.
All right. Milo follows.
How do you guys follow?
Fuck, how can we keep up with him?
He's going fast. He's flying. Probably twice as fast as you guys walking, at least, maybe 3 times.
We just, we'll start out, take off, just sprinting. Like, come on, guys, let's go. I ain't got no other way to follow him, so. He's pretty big, so I feel like it'll be kind of hard to lose sight of him, so.
It takes a minute, but I can use Phantom Steed.
It's up to you if you want to take the minute.
How fast can I run holding honor?
Oof. Probably half speed unless you're trying to get big.
Man, I probably wouldn't be able to. I think hold it. I can only hold it for like 10 minutes. The rage.
Okay.
And that's if I burn all of my rage slots.
If you burn through all of them, yeah. So it would be half speed otherwise. Let's see.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Will she fit on your mount with you, Varric?
Let me see.
I'll just give a DM answer of yes. I will say yes.
Okay, yeah. I was like looking for specific wording, but I felt like it would
I'm
be
fine with that. Yeah. If you're burning a resource, I'm cool with that.
I will set her down then with Varric and then just start running.
Yeah, it'll take me a minute, but then once I have it, it's 100 feet.
Okay. Got it.
Bring it on, Varric.
Angus, Grim, you guys just running?
I don't have.
I mean, I
anything
really
else.
don't have anything at all other than the Lamborghini, so I guess the Subarus will have to do.
Yeah, the shoe is nice.
Grim, don't leave me behind. I've got little legs.
Oh no. Would Ash be at half speed if he were to carry Angus? He's tiny.
Yeah, if he carries anybody.
He's tiny.
He's a chonky dwarf now.
Yeah, dude, keep up. You wanted him.
Good luck.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll say if Varric takes a minute to cast and then runs, if he's got double speed on Nara from everybody, he can catch up in about 1.5 to 2 minutes. Milo, what about you?
I was just hoping to fly as fast as I possibly could.
Okay.
Could I do something else
There's
as well?
not getting fortified.
Yeah, you guys can do other stuff too. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think Phantom Steed is concentration.
Okay.
So for a minute, I'll put haste on my steed.
Ooh.
So extra fast. Okay.
200.
And then just for the sake of not leaving anybody out, Zarm will burn a 5th level to polymorph him and Ekmos into some eagles for the sake of flying.
Can those eagles carry?
I was literally about to ask that. They're just baby eagles. Squat!
Goblin eagle.
Fly, you fool.
You fool.
Man, you know, it is kind of a solution that is within the bounds of what your parties has right now. Zarm is kind of since you guys are down Ekamos, I was kind of using him as an extra bit of resources for you guys to have while you're here. Burns a 5th level of his, so yes, I'll say that Grim and Angus, or Grim and Ash, or Angus and Ash can get on the eagles.
I will run.
You'll run? Okay.
The only other thing I can think of, this is kind of like just reading the specifics of like the Echo Knight thing. I don't know if this will affect speed wise, like consistently, like using my whole, like as fast as I can run, which is 30 feet. So with my movement, projecting an echo as I'm running ahead of me, because I can project it 15 feet in front of me, having that echo move 30 feet forward, and then I could swap places with the echo. So
I don't think that'd be any more effective than just using your, because you have bonus action movement too.
Yeah.
So I think you
don't
can
know
get to 90 without having to burn your resources.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any way I could really finagle using the echo to travel faster, but
Not particularly. Not that I can think of.
yeah.
But you can hop on the eagle if you want to hop on the eagle.
Yeah, I'll just hop on the eagle.
Okay. Not Zarm. I will say that Egros is the one to pick you up. Zarm picks up Angus. So we have Ash running. Ash, do you have anything that can make you go faster?
I mean, I can move 40 feet, but every time I burn a rage, it turns to 60 feet.
Okay.
And that would just be a bonus action. So if we do
Okay.
action dash, it's 80 feet a turn plus 20 on top. But that would only be for 5 more turns. And then
And
I've
if
got
your
to
burner rages, yeah. Okay.
4 more
Okay.
turns.
4 more turns. Okay, got it. And we're not really in initiative here, but just for the sake of what's going on, Milo, you and the 2 eagles with Ash with Grim and Angus on them are able to keep up pretty well. The flying happens not too much of a problem. Varric having a hasted Nara absolutely works as well. Ash, if you burn a rage here, I'll say that is enough to keep up, and that everybody's able to make enough speed to follow Bahamut as he flies through the sky.
Yeah, I'll burn a rage.
Okay, cool. All right, then as you guys went from really, as you entered this pass of Exandria, you're really just in this little area and kind of exploring around. Now you guys are all moving very quickly, and you move past the lake and down into this landscape that is now more plains than Rocky Canyon or forest. And as you're running, you see Bahamut kind of swing down and hold both of his legs underneath him. And as he does, he drops one of his feet onto the ground and kind of like if somebody was kind of over the water parasailing or something and drop their foot in, he does that, but just on the ground and just carves a huge cannon out of it. You guys are far enough away that you can still go around that. But as he's flying, it also feels like that the ground itself is almost condensing, and that as you're moving, the speed is doubled, tripled, quadrupled, because the land itself seems to be being manipulated by Bahamut as you guys are moving. And you can see off in the distance this large peak that has smoke coming out of the top of it. And for what is time is a weird soup, right? So as much time passes here, kind of hard to say. It feels like all of you are running and flying for at least an hour, but it also feels like you just started and just saw Bahamut on the outside of the lake as well. But as you get to the edge of this flight, you kind of go up this hill, and towards the top of the mountain there is this carved out area that's flat with almost amphitheater-like seating around the edge of it. And there is smoke coming from the top of this peak, and off to the side of this little cliffside amphitheater here as it turns to dusk, there's a river of molten lava beside it as well. And Bahamut lands, and all of you are able to make it to this cliffside ledge. And as you guys all make your way here and start to look around, you look up to the skies in the dusk and see winged forms flying around. And you start to look around and see how many there are, and it is very many. A handful. No, that's a dozen, dozens, maybe. Mostly far enough to see silhouettes, but every now and then you see a glint of what looks like gleaming metal as the sun reflects in its last dying moments here at the end of the day off of the skins of these creatures. And you sit in front of the Platinum Dragon. What do you guys do here now at this point?
Kind of just personally, I'd just be waiting for insight on what Bahamut's gonna have us do, or nothing specifically.
Okay. We're just stand and wait for Bahamut. Let him start the negotiation.
Well, I mean, it's gonna help for it. Guys, hello. This is a team.
Do I know the relationship between the two?
The two.
Bahamut and Tiamat.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Just kind of almost nonchalantly just be like, so why is your sister the way that she is?
Fire warms, but it also consumes. We are two sides of the same coin. Two aspects of the same fire. Where I look to protect, she looks to burn. And influences the heart of those she corrupts. To greed. Ego. To be overly deserving of things that they are not entitled to.
Well, that checks out, seeing as how she is thinking that she deserves to take our world from us.
If you can withstand my fire, then you can withstand hers. Will you stand here now and take the dragon's fire to see if you can stand against her as well?
Doesn't seem like we have a choice in the matter.
You can walk away now. Speak with another god if you would like. But I think you will stay. He kind of lifts his wings up.
He will set Honor down next to Zarm, and I will walk up to Bahamut.
I will
I'll
walk
follow.
up behind Varric. Yep.
I follow, yeah.
Come on, Grim, it'll be fine.
Dude, gods always just kind of give me the ick, but
Just gonna use.
It's kind of what we
Staying in real life, but you know.
no. Like, it's whatever. He seems a little pretentious to me, but whatever. Like, oh, take my fire. Dude, just give us the fucking weapon we need to kill your fucking sister. Why are we dragging this out? Fucking breathe your hot breath on me, dude. Whatever. Hurry up. I've literally traveled through time. I've had countless friends and family die, all because your fucking sister wanted to have a little sissy fit. Hurry up. I'm done. I want to go home.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah, I was gonna say, please.
Then it shall be done. Before I get into this, do you guys want Honor and Zarm to be a part of this too? This is anybody who decides to participate will be granted a boon.
If they are down,
Yeah, I'll look at Honor and genuinely ask, like,
fan of free will.
you do not have to do this because If this doesn't go good, you're putting yourself in a lot of danger. And if you go down, we do not go back.
Zarm, you do have to do this. You don't get a choice.
Ah, fuck, man! You're fuckface too now.
I'm going to use a 4th level spell and put a death ward on Honor.
Okay. Got it.
Dang, that's clutch.
She'll say back to Grim then, especially after the death ward. It's why we're here. I have some of my strength back. And I know you're there too.
I will grab her hand tight. Then no matter what happens, we'll do it together.
Okay. For the sake of our missing player, I think what we'll have to do is... It's not going to affect the way this plays out here today, but we'll have to mark some things for him just for the sake of... We don't want him to miss out on this, but...
Like most has to stand on the side.
Yeah, we do have to have some kind of entry fee for it, so I'll just handle that separately for that. But for the sake of this, everybody else will be a part of it. Bahamut raises his wings, and as all of you step forward, the amphitheater itself, the rocks move up and kind of create this trapped area now with you 40-foot high rock walls in a circular pattern and Bahamut on the other side. And for this first round, you see his molten gaze narrow and his wings both sweep forward in a single colossal beat. The air doesn't just move, it slams into you like the front of a hurricane, laced with a metallic tang of ozone and the faint scent of scorched stone. The ground skitters under your feet, dust and grit whipping against your skin like shards of glass. Every instinct of each of you screams to duck or shield your face. I need all of you to make a strength saving throw as this wind pummels against you.
Oh my god.
Plus
Oh,
4.
it's the worst one.
Plus
Yeah,
4 by me.
Oh, thank God. I mean, that's...
Oh, we get a +4 for just standing next to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
That brings me up to a plus 15.
Good God.
I got a 33.
Ash doesn't move.
I got a 30.
Dirty
Okay.
20 for Grim.
Okay.
I just got lucky on that roll, dude, because strength, not me.
How about the others? Milo.
Damn it.
And
You said
Angus.
+4, Eric?
Yeah. Yeah.
23.
Oh.
Angus?
12.
What was that? What happened?
Wow. Okay.
I can see his
Stubby
face.
legs, dude. It's not your fault, dude. You're at a disadvantage.
Dude, I'm getting rid of this dice. It's been low in single digits all day.
Chucks it off. To the side.
Angus, everybody else stands. You stagger. The force smashes you to the ground. The impact knocks the air from your lungs. You are knocked prone. You are going to take
1 million damage.
23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm.
Everybody else is going to take 11. Oh, I got to roll for Zarm and Honor too. Zarm is a fail, so he's going to take the full amount too. Zarm gets knocked out too.
If
He
I
added the
rage,
plus
can I
4?
take half on that?
If you burn a rage, then you can take half on that because it's bludgeoning. Zarm does still fail with a +4. He has 3 - 1 +4, so 6 total.
If does uncanny dodge work in this to have the damage?
Um,
Kind of like a reaction, but I don't know.
I think not for the sake of this. If you're burning a resource, I'd say yeah, go ahead and cut it. But uncanny dodge is usually an attack, and this is more of a trial.
Okay, I'll just take the 11.
Okay, 3 plus or 15 plus 14, and you said +4, Varric.
Yes.
That saves honor. She would have failed without that. She would have had a 14 without. She got an 18 with, which saves on this one. So she'll only take the 11 also. Zarm and Angus are not prone. You have a brief moment of respite as Bahamut's eyes continue to blaze.
You got any more of those mass cure wounds?
I stand back up.
A brief moment passes, and you see his eyes are no longer gold, but pure white fire. The air around you heats instantly, all of your breath catching as the light pours over you like molten silver. Shadows vanish. Even the ones that are there currently under your feet burn away. The light doesn't just sear your skin, it feels like it's trying to burn away doubt inside of you. With every flaw you've ever hidden feeling like it's exposed under the gaze of the Platinum Dragon himself. On this one, I need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Still +4.
13 for Milo.
God
Ooh.
damn it!
29. That's a critical.
Nice.
22 for Grim. Dude, that +4 is coming in so clutch.
That +4 brings me to a 30.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
13.
13 and 13. So I hear Milo and Angus were both under 18, and everybody else was over. All right. The brightness overwhelms Milo and Angus in particular. Your vision explodes into dancing after images, and pain lances through your head. The two of you are going to take full.
My retinas.
On beyond.
My eyes.
Just the
amount of
computer
clicks
cat
that bro
just
is crazy. It's like click, 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 click. I'm like, oh god.
31 points of radiant damage to both of you, 15 for the others. Oh, and I gotta remember Zarm and Honor. Zarm passes this time on the dice, and I think Honor does too in that one.
I have resistance to radiant damage. Josh, how much?
That would cut it in half even further. That'd be down to 7 for you then.
Thank you.
And then Honor is going to take 15. Zarm is going to take 15. All right. And now that the radiant light has extended out, you see that the sky splits with a roar as Bahamut shakes the marrow in your bones. His platinum wings unfurl in a single impossible sweep, blotting out what sun is left. And with that, his head tilts back with the light gathering in his throat like a newborn star. It is not the heat that you feel first, but the truth. A piercing certainty that nothing impure can stand before this flame, before this light. Then the fire comes, a cascading torrent of argent flame and searing radiance that swallows the air, the ground, and all of you. It is beautiful, Milo, especially to you, but it is terrible to all as well. It is the heart of Bahamut, the heart of justice made flesh. As the fire consumes, all of you need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
my worst one.
This is my worst also. This is not good.
Please tell me we got a +4 there.
Yeah, you get it for all saves.
Oh my
Sweet.
goodness.
That +4 takes me to a 12.
That is a 32 for Varric.
Damn, dude.
32, very nice, okay.
Am I still technically raging, Josh?
It's within the time frame, I think, and you've been taking damage, so I'm okay to say you're still raging.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
It's a 19 for Grim.
Okay. 19 is a failure on this one.
Fuck!
Angus got a nat 20 for a total of 25.
That is a pass.
I guess I failed. 17.
17 is a failure on this one.
That's a high one. I guess I could. Hold on. Let me see if I have.
Okay. And then Varric and Ash.
32.
32, that's right. And then Ash. You had really high too.
I had a 12 now. My wisdom.
Oh, 12 now. Okay, got it. So anybody who did not meet a 20, you are going to be taking 37 points of fire damage.
So Ash shuts down. But because I was raging, I'll stand back up with 28 health.
Reboot.
That's crazy.
Milo just stands there and goes, "It's glorious!" And the rainbow, and then starts bleeding from the nose and passes out.
Okay.
Can we do anything? Like,
First, we got to get all the damage in. Anybody who didn't, or who succeeded, anybody who succeeded, still takes 18 points of fire damage. And then I need to roll for Czar and Honor also.
Pretty low.
Would a shield have added anything to my cause?
No.
No. Yeah.
It's a good try, though. Did I do my math right? What did I say? 37 fire, or yeah,
You said 18.
18. Okay, got it. There we go. 18. That's what it was. Okay. And Honor also goes down.
No.
Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. You guys are all grouped together. We have multiple people down though. I think maybe staying in a soft initiative here. Well, I don't even think soft initiative because then we have to roll to that. Yeah, I think so long as everybody's just doing an action or so and movement at a time, we can just kind of go about what we're doing. We have Milo's down, Honor is down. I think that's it. Does that sound correct? Oh no, Ash. Oh no, we popped back up though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I rebooted.
Oh wait, we also had Death Ward on Honor.
Yes, we did.
Death Ward. So Honor goes down and she pops back up with one hit point, I believe.
Let me reread that.
Dude, Varric, what a genius fucking play, dude.
The first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, the target drops to 1 hit point and the spell ends.
Then she is at 1 hit point. That is just Milo down. What are you guys doing? As Milo was fittingly hit with fire the hardest.
Yep. As they drop, you just see a wave radiate from, and I'm going to cast at 6th level Mass Cure Wound, or 5th, Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
It's going to target, it's going to go straight to Milo, Honor, myself, and then
Ash.
I got 2 more.
Grim, I'm low.
Well, 2 more would be everyone, wouldn't it?
Mm-mm. We're one. It's only 6, and we have 7 people.
I'm good.
All right, so everyone except Varric. And we're all going to get 21 points of healing.
Can I also use Second Wind, Josh, at this point?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I will...
1d10 plus 7.
burn my last 4th and hit her with another Death Ward.
Okay, cool. Got it.
You guys don't think
I just
Muhammad saw that, right?
rolled a 5 plus what is it? 5 plus 7, Josh. So I'm healed 12 from second one.
Perfect. Cool.
Man.
With everything happening, the walls that were raised out of stone drop. Bahamut stares at all of you. Many of you now, all of you really now, much more hurt than you were just a few moments before. But now, a look on his face of respect and resolve. And he turns to each of you and says, "The storm shows no mercy, nor does the just. You have felt its weight and still stand. These wings are forged in my breath. They will carry you where the ground cannot follow. Guard them well, and they will guard you until the last dawn." And from the clouds above, you start to see silver gold shapes, almost glowing and translucent all at the same time, begin to spin around in the clouds. We need to have everybody roll a d8. Let's just go screen order. Let's go, Milo, you first.
6.
6. Remember, silent oath. Angus next.
4.
Remember, Cloud Dancer. Varric.
7.
Heart's Mirror. Grim.
8.
Sky Singer. Ash.
5.
Wing of the Storm. And as these shapes grow, they seem to be drakes or some kind of form of draconic creatures. Dragons, although not the full-bodied ones that you've known and fought before. These creatures fly down, landing in their ethereal forms in front of Bahamut. And move closer to all of you. And as you first kneeled to Bahamut, well, at least Milo, each of these spirit dragons comes and kneels in front of you. And you look to their backs and see saddles on them.
Get on.
Me too.
Same.
Yes.
Honor and Zarm and Ekamos, we'll throw him in the story here too, because at this point he would be doing the same as well with the different one. And as all of you get on the dragons, the feel of them is a natural connection. And without even needing to know what to say or do, you already have the movements, grab the reins and move them up, and they begin to fly. They hover for a moment in front of Bahamut. This is the last chance to speak to Bahamut again, if you guys would like to, before flying off into the sunset, quite literally in this case.
I did have one thing, if I could.
Absolutely.
I'd like to fly up to him. Also, bucket list check, flying a dragon as he flies up there. But he's gonna pull out the small small package that it was given to him, and he's just gonna kind of let Bahamut see it. Just kind of say, actually, it just kind of goes for a reaction.
Just for pulling it out?
Yeah, like what am I supposed to do with this thing?
Roll me a D100.
D100. $11. It's better than 3.
You have responsibilities beyond just fighting back Tiamat. You come from a different age, and if you hold that gem, Exandria is without its guardian. The armies of the Nine Hells will break through if you do not accept your mantle. Those who came before you fought them back. And without a guardian, Exandria will fall. This time has its guardian already. If you seek more answers, perhaps they can provide it for you.
Thank you, mighty Bahamut, for your wisdom.
And he will respond with, "Thank you, great guardian."
I'll have to unpack that one later. What's up next, guys?
I'm gonna get something a little more exciting than that with riding dragons in the sky currently. Nope.
So are these the names of our dragons we're riding?
Not quite.
Oh, damn. Hell yeah, victory. baby. Did it.
Oh, that's what's going on. I have a weird setting picked. That is what is going on. Okay, cool. All right, you guys are now riding spirit dragons, gifted to you by Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon himself. What are you guys doing?
Racing.
Flying through the air racing? Yeah, absolutely. Let's roll some dice about it. Who's trying to race?
Hell yeah, why not?
Okay.
But you can't do a barrel roll.
Not racing this dragon.
Okay, we got two of you then. We got Angus and Milo.
I feel like it's World of Warcraft.
All right, just Angus and Milo then. Yeah, so each of you, let's see here. Both of you roll me 2d20s and tell me both results.
Oh god, he's gonna beat me. My d20 rolls are shit today.
I am going to beat you. 36.
What's the each result individually?
17 and 19.
Oh wait, you
Okay.
said 2d20. Yeah, you're definitely gonna beat me. I got a 13.
Those are the best
And a
rolls I've had all day.
6.
Ooh, yeah, that's not super great.
My
Milo takes a quick lead over Angus. Yeah, Milo's having done plenty of flying, even flying from dragons throughout his time. And Exandria takes a quick lead. Same thing. Tell me each result.
All right.
Got a 2 and a 20.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a little weird, but good.
Right wing is going like hammer in. But the left is just
I got
going
it.
flop.
18 and a 9.
18 and a 9. Okay, Angus makes up a little bit of ground, but Milo is still ahead by a good bit. We go into the final round. Roll 3 this time and give me each individual result.
14, 18, and 9.
14, 18, 9.
Ready.
Okay, yeah.
16, 13, 15.
Damn.
This is close. Right?
It's super close. Yeah, it is super close. Cool. It's close enough that it's going to come down to it. You guys, Alvor catches, or Angus, I should say, gets very close to Mile, close enough that it's a dead heat. Roll D100. Both of you.
D100.
Okay.
34.
61.
61. At the end, Angus kind of breaking into his instinct with his Moorbounder is able to take the lead at the end and crosses the setup finish line just before Milo.
No.
Turns around like Dom Toretto.
Milo like drops to his knees. I'm never gonna mentally recover from this.
These things are fucking awesome.
You guys now look over this primordial Exandria and see now this large mountain standing up, or at least something standing with the mountain on its back. And off in the distance, maybe 100 miles, is all rock. This large primordial creature just moving towards it. You see the large mountain pick up what is like a giant redwood tree and just pulls it out of the ground and just throws it through the air like a giant spear and just crashes against the big giant rock titan, and it's enough to knock it off balance and just you see the ground shake and crack underneath as this fight beneath you plays out. Had you gone on foot, you might have had to try and escape from underneath them had that fight started above you. But now that you are, the order of how you spoke to the gods made a little bit of a difference here, and you get to skip having to escape out from under that fight. So, but you do see this example of the primordial and powerful magics and natural things here on the ancient world that you've gone into. Where do you guys go from here next? The night has passed, or rather has passed into nighttime. You are now flying, we'll say flying kind of above a little bit of cloud cover as you see there would be both moons of Exandria here, and up in the air you see them very, very close. Very beautiful sight.
I feel there's should be pretty obvious. It's nighttime. There's moons out. I feel like we should go seek out the Moonweaver. I would relay that to everybody. Be like, I think that's the best idea, guys.
Good idea, Angus.
Barry, we get to go see your mom.
I'm thinking, yeah, Varric, I wanna kind of stand behind you if you're gonna. Yeah.
Yep. You lead the way this time.
While we're flying, do I see any sort of like glades or anything like that?
Roll perception. Yeah, roll perception check.
Yeah. 13.
Not right away. If you fly into the night for about an hour, it's easy enough to find a open kind of meadowy glade area.
Okay, I'll find a spot where the moon is kind of coming down perfectly as best it can, and then I will attempt to commune again.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you say?
I'm trying to remember exactly what she said earlier.
she I'll say at the very least she would say something new to you here too if you don't have anything specific. But I have that on a separate page from where we're at now, so I don't have that specifically right in front of me. But she basically said, "Come find me in moonlight."
Yeah. So. I've found your light. I'm hoping to also actually hold on. Let me start over.
Yeah. Big moment for Varric. I get it.
More time magic.
Does
Yeah, right. Yeah, Zarm gives you a chronal shift. No, that's dumb, dude. Get out of here. Let's go back.
how much of the past would Varric know as far as his people?
I would say quite a bit, given the time you spent in the grove with the grandparents.
Okay. Enough to know, like, kind of how that situation came to be, like
With the Moonweaver?
The Grove, and what caused the Pallid Grove to come to be.
I think so.
Okay. There will come a time when you will protect our people in our greatest time of need. I come from a time when that has already come to pass, and your protection has given birth to a strong people. But there's now further danger that has come to our world. And I hope to be the protection for our people that you were in the past.
She says, "You wear the pale mark, yet your feet have never touched the stone where the first dance was danced. You follow the steps of your people, but do you know the tune?
I do not. I did not grow up in the Grove, but I have come to know its importance later in life, and it is something that I do wish to protect."
And what aid can I give you in protecting the grove, now or in the future?"
Well, it seems we are to come to blows with Tiamat. And we've been seeking vestiges to help fight against her.
And how has that gone for you? Are you successful against the Burning Queen?
Against her champion.
Then you seek a vestige. Perhaps the light of the moon. It would seem you willed it already. And you feel, even if it's kind of in that hidden place, the light of Luminous begin to kind of glow a little brighter. You carry weapons already. The light reveals, but it can also deceive. Perhaps it is the fate of the Pallid Elves to leave this world. Perhaps it is the deception that has been hidden from you. That your people are meant to die. What say you to that destiny, if it were brought about by divinity?
Well, then I would fight against it. For they deserve a chance to live.
And what if you had to hunt the shadows themselves to do it? Would you join in on that hunt?
I would, wielding the moonlight.
Would your compatriots hunt with you?
Because I would turn to them.
Yes.
Also, yes.
And Milo's gonna do like an awkward bow.
I would as well.
Additional, yes.
Then she says, then a hunt shall prove your worth and resolve. A hunt of the shadows. So that the moonlight may rid us of their darkness. Are you ready now?
I am.
Then let the hunt begin. And you see her form fall, almost as if it was collapsed. That whatever is left of the moonlight falls in dust over the ground, and shadows out of the ground itself seem to pour out and towards all of you. And as these shadows move forward, they seem to absorb any light around them. The moonlight itself seems to be pulled in and away, making it darker than you expected. Darker maybe even than you're able to see in. And I think that's where we will pick up our next session. Starting the Hunt of the Shadows. So, thank you to anybody tuning in or watching the VOD afterwards. We'll be back in 2 weeks to continue back here in Primordial Exandria. And yeah, thank you for watching. We'll catch you for the next one. Let me actually click end stream this time.